check. I'm muted on there. Okay, there we go. Mic check. Pretty loud. You guys talk for a second? Make some noise.
Test.
Talking.
Okay, that's good.
Talking.
That's good. I turned you guys down so you're about equal to me, so that should sound good on the recording. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Hello and welcome back, Icewind Wednesday. We begin today, as we begin every week, with an inspiration. So if you still have not used yours, light it up in the top right corner by your level. If you're using the old sheets, then it's somewhere else. It's depending on the sheet. Avarice doesn't get an inspiration. She didn't do good enough.
Fuck?
She didn't do good enough. But we rejoined.
Uninspired. Not her side quest. Doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. This is not the quest I asked you all to go on.
This isn't the city. What is this?
We rejoined the party at the edge of Sunblight Tower, having just got past the gates after some maneuvering, and then eventually Avarice using the knock spell and pushing the doors open, but ending up getting yourselves locked in between this front chamber for a while. Duergar's going flying off the edge. Everyone roll a d20. Let's get a recap from one of you.
After all that subterfuge, we made it through 2 doors and about 10 feet.
We started the dungeon.
Crazy.
Well, there was something else that happened last week, too. And since Kyrus went offline, I think that's everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah?
What?
Kyrus was offline most of last week.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's over here. But Radagast, if you'd be so kind, give us a recap of last week through Radagast's eyes and his opinion of what happened and where we are.
We were fucking around in the good mead. Taking into account all that shit that happened. Did we do anything in Goodmead? We really didn't, did we? I legitimately can't remember. I don't think we did a whole lot.
Not a lot. Like a little bit of setting some stuff up. I don't think you guys really did too much. Negotiated.
You let people into your, and we let people stay in the house.
Negotiated with the people. Tried to persuade them.
I'm the owner of that house and establishment.
Cash said people could sleep in my bedroom.
Yes.
If there's like an election and you lose the election, do you lose your house?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm guessing it kind of comes with the job.
Yeah. You just lose the house.
I'd be pretty bummed if I lost the election because nobody wanted to be the speaker, and I literally have saved their town like 3 times now.
What? Save's a strong word.
Save half their town. Accidentally prevented the destruction of, basically the same thing.
Either way, we fucked around there for a little bit. Cash opened up not really his house for whoever. A bunch of like homeless people. I took it over. The bee survived, so that's pretty cool. And then we were like, all right, well, if they just make another one, that'd be pretty shitty. Another one being a giant robo dragon thing. So we're like, all right, let's go stop that. So we left, went down south, and then we got attacked by a elder worm, I believe is what it was. We begged Kyrus for assistance, but he was sleeping, so he didn't help us. Got our asses kicked. Salute almost died. There was a lot of teleporting and non-teleporting, and our robot died, and there was a dead guy that Salute wanted to beat up, and then she beat him up, and then the dragon got pissed off, and then it ate her a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we ran away like big heroes, and then we ended up here. And when we got here, we spent way too long doing a bunch of subterfuge to kill 2 Duergar, opened 2 doors, and then immediately got attacked by 18 other doors. And that was where we left off.
That sounds about right. Thank you for the recap. And here we are back in Sunblight Tower. Just the entrance, as mentioned. only getting through the first couple doors, having set off the alarm, fighting the first wave of guards, some iron dwarves. We go right back into combat on the top of round 4. A lot up ahead in this large fortress that you have to clear through. We are only on, I think I did mention meta-wise, there's only 3 floors, even though it's a very tall, large fortress.
Yeah, it does not look like there's only 3 floors.
Let me see.
Maybe they're just really big floors.
Well,
That's a thought.
it's more so that a lot of the wall is just a elevator shaft, but here's the side view.
Look at that. That's 3 floors.
Oh yeah.
3-story unit.
I feel like they're not effectively using their space properly.
I don't think so.
You know what? I'm gonna go
Seems
ahead
like
and
they're not.
say we can say that there are in between floors if you guys want. It doesn't much matter, right?
No, it doesn't.
I mean,
funny.
it
It's funny
makes
to think
sense. There's
about.
it makes sense. There's a giant chasm because there was a big ass dragon that flew out the top. So there's that.
Yeah, that's that big double door at the top, and then there's a shaft that runs through all of it to get up there. And I don't know, I guess the floors have a very tall ceiling as well. The bottom
This
floor,
Well, they had to
picture-
fit a dragon in it, so of course they're tall ceilings.
the bottom
This
floor has a
picture
very tall
implies that-
ceiling.
This
And then
picture
it's
implies that
2 upper
3
floors.
floors is the size of a mountain.
The lower,
It's
so the
just
lower floor is those
insane.
lower windows, and then the top. Well, no, there's a 3rd floor,
is
so
3
that's actually the
stories.
2nd one. So
Can
yeah,
we kill things now?
no. This is important.
alright.
Okay, there's a 3rd set of windows down at the bottom here. All right, and you see that stairway on the left?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
That goes
that's
up
where you
1
guys
floor, it
went
looks
up.
like.
It goes up in the middle floor, which is where you guys enter. So yeah,
Holy crap! So we just straight up walked like completely in the open. No one noticed us. And while we're
Yes.
discussing our magical or our plan to infiltrate this uninfiltratable fortress, Saloon just walked up and absolutely domed a guy.
you did
Yeah.
And, like,
stealth.
no one
I think you
noticed.
actually had like a ridiculously high stealth, but yes.
Yeah.
Let's get into the combat though. Duergar, not that useful. Not gonna lie. They're doing their best. Kyrus, I think
Trick
we
the numbers.
start with you because
Cool.
you're first
Yeah,
here.
I just rolled the initiative there. Got a nat 20.
So for you, Kyrus, I will say that you saw a Duergar minor illusion pissing off the edge of the cliff, and then they chucked
think he's
another
still
one off the edge. He is still there pissing off the edge of the cliff. It's just an illusion, but you know that. And they shoved one off the edge last time. They killed one in this room, and they're battling their way through the gate. Averis has knocked on the gate to open it, and we go to you.
All right. I'm going to dash to here. To here. Oh, the game's paused. That's why I can't move.
Sorry about that.
So dash to there. And not much else I can do. Everybody's looks like they're in good health. And my my owl, my familiar, I'll have him come in, and that's his movement. And that's all I can do. So that'll be my turn.
And we jump to Saloon.
Well, I'm gonna smacky the one behind me with. Where is it? I'm looking in the wrong level of spells. That's why I can't find it. Smack. Nope.
Nice.
Yeah, we love to see it.
An 11. It might depend. Which one are you hitting?
This one.
Oh no, he is covering.
And then I'm gonna smack this one.
All right. That one is flanked by Cash.
So +2.
Easy hit. 19. You slice across the dwarf.
Murder. Not so much murder. Maybe murder.
It is murder. He
It
was pretty
is
fucking
murder.
low.
That's all I got though.
Not the worst. Next up, Cash. Riding on the back of Onion.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of be like, Onion, get him, get him. Maul attack. Oh, Onion, it's okay. I'll give up one of my attacks so Onion can go again. You know, it's fine.
Wouldn't that be a 12? Does a 12 hit?
It would be a 12. They both actually hit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey!
even better. Cool. Get him, Onion! Onion just starts like viciously slashing at him with his
Oh my
claws.
god!
God damn.
Oh, wow, that was pretty decent damage.
12 and then 13. Oh, it leaves him on just the edge of life as Onion rips across his chest and just guts and intestines revealed. Ah!
I really want to try that my luck with his -4 short sword, just cause. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take it, just kind of whip it out and throw it at his chest.
You're gonna give him tetanus, man. You gotta be careful with that.
Are they? They're medium-sized creatures, right?
They are definitely medium-sized creatures. They're nice, heavy dwarves.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That would have been insane.
+4.
Yeah, that should be 17.
Yeah, and he's only got 1 health left. So how do you want to do this?
Oh, let's go. So Onion is just slashing at this guy, and he drops as he's dropping his hands to like protect his innards. I just fumble around with my short swords, and I'm like, oh yeah, this will do, and you kind of throw the rusty one that's half melted at his chest and just straight through the heart. And then I kind of lean forward and grab it off of his body as he starts to fall, and I'm just like, I'll be taking that.
So
And
-4.
with that,
So stupid.
here, then I'll just move over here.
Some quick and easy kills. Nicely done, Cash.
All thanks to my trusty short sword.
It's never failed.
Yeah,
Strangely.
it never failed once.
Does
Never failed.
Duergar find themselves cornered down the hall? And turn around. This one is going to get his... Sees that. What did he do last time? He's going to go ahead and enlarge.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a big boy now. That is his action, but growing in front of you, the size of the wolf that has your back, a Duergar, expands. That's his turn, though. Ivar, you're up.
Outstanding. Gonna do the same thing I did last time. Gonna start it off with bonus action Shield Master Shove. I need a athletics check. I think he gets advantage on it or something like that. He needs to beat a 22.
He gets a d4 to damage and advantage on strengths. Yep. So let's go for, well, what's your DC? 22. He needs to crit.
I believe in him.
19. He got a 21.
Okay. Then he is now shoved prone, and I'm going to take 2 attacks at advantage.
My God.
Uh, 24.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. He's still alive.
I see the damage is in the bottom there. I forgot. Let me see. Normally it's a second roll. 13 damage. He is still alive.
Okay. And then here's the second hit at advantage.
20 hits and 10 damage should finish him off. The second stab slicing through.
Outstanding. Then I'm going to, I think, step forward and give advantage or flanking to whomever wants it for this guy. Or this guy, technically. Well,
Yeah, for the wolf
no.
too.
Okay, good to go.
Just being there.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
out of
pack
gas.
tactic.
A. Hmm. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna shoot this guy that's hiding behind this wall. Bang.
Mm-mm-mm. 21 definitely hits. The firebolt shooting just through the arrow slot as he goes to line up another javelin. 7 fire damage blasting past and hitting him in the face. Oh shit! My eye! Whole side of his face burnt and his hair on fire.
Can I get right here, or is that too small?
Right to where?
Like in
Like
this square?
behind Saloon?
It's very tiny, but
I'd say Saloon's probably taking up that corner.
okay. Then I'm just gonna go back to where I was. Up the wall, so he doesn't fucking throw a javelin at me. And then the wolf is gonna eat this guy. At advantage, because pack tactics is fun.
19 hits.
He needs a strength saving throw, I believe.
9 damage and a strength save at a regular roll for him.
He's prone, my god.
The wolf leaping on the Duergar, knocking him prone and ripping at his shoulder. Blood gushing out. A pretty good hit. He's badly wounded. This Duergar, as you run up, he's going to take a war pick towards you, Cash. One swing.
Oh god.
He misses. He's got a very little else he can do. No real bonus action right now. I think he will... Well, you're kind of blocking the hallway on both sides. He's going to stay there. That's it for now. He doesn't have much to do. Avarice will just kind of peek this corner and do the same with a firebolt. But miss. So she'll go back to the same corner and hide. Blasting up against the wall as he ducks out of the way.
Playing Time Crisis over here.
He's going to poke up and throw a javelin towards Saloon. No dice. He's just going to take full cover on the wall for now.
Coward.
Oh, this one knocked on the ground. He's going to go invisible.
Whoa.
He'll use half movement to stand up. Get to about there. Kyrus.
All right. Looking at the guy kind of in front of me here. Kyrus is going to just try and firebolt him. $18.
18 will hit.
Cool. Pew pew. And Echo. Let's see how far he can go. Nah, they don't need that much help. He'll go and hide here next to Saloon. That'll be it.
Let me get that damage on there. 10 fire damage. No resistance from him. The bolt zooming through the two little gaps between the pillar here, slamming into the Duergar. And I actually do want to find out how tall these floors are. Saloon, you.
Can I hit
10 feet high, that's how tall. Can you hit?
with my special weapon?
What do you mean by that?
If I move it there, can I swing at him?
With your greatsword?
No, my spiritual weapon.
Oh, spiritual weapon. Yes. Oh, sorry, I couldn't even
Ayy.
see it. It's so hard to see.
I didn't choose it. Is it disadvantage?
Weapon gun. You don't see him? Yeah, let's just say that. That's a tough call. Let's say it's disadvantage. 14. He doesn't benefit from the cover. That will hit. And that'll actually finish him off. As he goes to duck out of the way, the spiritual weapon will fly around the corner and smash his skull in up against the wall. And blood
I
and
charge it.
brain
with
matter
my
splattering.
This would be with a +2.
Yeah, just a +2.
But onions there.
While Onion and Cash are mounted, we're gonna consider them one entity.
That's fair.
13
Get the
damage.
new cavalry meta. Give someone a reason to play a cavalier.
Let's see. Onion is going to try to shove him prone. He's just gonna kind of stand up on his hind legs and then release an owlbear screech and try to shove him down.
Why are you bullying this guy, man?
Athletics check, go.
Oh, he
Dang
is
it.
strong this time.
All right, you know what? Fine. I'll just hit him with a short sword. Is that what everyone wants me to do?
Yes.
You do whatever you want, man.
Okay.
Live your life.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
You could
This
waste
time
your,
I'll hit him with my actual good short sword, just to be extra sure.
Damn.
Kind of whip this bad boy out, see what I get. Boom, definitely hits. Is he dead?
Max damage. Absolutely dead. You pull out the short sword and slice down and just finish the beast.
Then I kind of just pat Onion on the head. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. You'll get him next time. Do I hear anything going on to our south, or we're good down there, right?
You
If I
see
recall?
down a far chamber, and you actually can hear gears spinning and grinding down the chamber. But I think that pulls us out of initiative.
We got the invisible guy, wherever the fuck he ran off to.
If you want to try to find him.
I think
Yeah.
Saloon can just see him, can't she? Does she have like a thing that just
I
lets her
do
see
have
him?
see invisibility on.
Oh, well then you actually would see him. You do see him, right?
Yeah, now.
All right. Then we continue combat. Cash, one of your allies, Saloon, as she enters the room. Saloon, do you point him out?
Yeah.
You know he went
He's right
invisible
there.
over there, Cash. He's still hiding on this side over here.
Okay. Well, I just kind of pull out my bow and I'm like, okay, Ivar, duck. Just take a shot at him.
It's a good
Or,
attitude. man.
where I
You should
presume he
not-
would be.
Just throw arrows down the hallway.
Does it hit?
It
Does
does.
that hit?
It does hit.
Yes. Yes. Let's go. And I'm attacking a favored foe on it. Give me that D4.
He is dead.
never
As
mind then.
the arrow flies out just down the hall, there's only so much room between the wolf and the wall itself, and the wolf kind of sniffing the air as it walks past. The arrow whizzes past Ivar's head and slams into the back of Duergar's skull, breaking his invisibility as he falls to the ground. The front entryway covered in blood and cold stone. We come out of combat.
I just kind of like look at my hands and my bow and I go, sometimes even I impress myself.
Save the hubris or whatever for when we get out of here.
We don't do that around here. We don't adhere to consequences in this party.
Ah,
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk over and high five Radagast.
Avarice
There's
just
nothing.
she looks at you, Ivar, and she says, "Don't worry about them. They'll learn eventually. It has to
No,
catch
we
up.
won't.
It has to catch up."
No consequences.
perhaps. But I wouldn't celebrate just yet. We are in a fortress full of invisible enemies that can enlarge themselves. Not good.
Do you know who you're talking to? We are an elite task force. We've saved Icewind Dale or the 10 towns at least like 6 times by now.
Oh, I'm not doubting your deeds. I'm just saying that perhaps in the company of enemy or behind their lines, a bit of caution would be warranted.
I like to live life on the edge, you know?
You do that.
And this was their strongest part of the fortress, their entrance, and we just walked through it. I'm not too worried. I think Cash is right.
Oh, well, hold on a second. I wouldn't jump to say that we shouldn't be worried. I'm just
There's
saying,
caution.
you know. Yeah,
I don't think they expected us to be here, to be honest.
yeah. I think we just caught him
They
off
said
guard.
it like a doom dragon. I think they kind of thought we would, you know.
Yeah. Kyrus, you're, and Radagast, you're both pretty good with magic. Do you think they would be able to know if the dragon has been destroyed?
Cash, I didn't even know you could make a dragon until like a week ago.
Well,
Okay then.
if their leader or perhaps he has a mage or something, they might have scrying spells that could tell them that. And I don't know what exactly we destroyed with the heart, but that could have a connection through magic. I mean, it was the heart of a red dragon. It's got to be fuel for something.
Yeah, wasn't it fuel for the dragon we killed?
Yes, but I'm saying that perhaps there was other magic. We didn't exactly check.
To answer question, answer is yes.
Yes, there you go.
Just always assume yes.
Right.
As
You know, Kyrus,
you,
this is why I
What?
trust you. You read more books than anyone I know.
as
Is this
you,
supposed to be like this?
no, it's a solid wall there. As you all take a look around, but you can roll a perception check in this room.
Sure.
Uh,
I think I know what this is.
A low stone table flanked by stone benches dominates the room, which is heated and illuminated by braziers of glowing hut coals. Through the hazy smoke, you see featureless stone doors lining the walls. It looks like a barracks for the guards, many of them sleeping and living in the chambers. And Kyrus is the only one that actually notices the part I didn't fully cover up. What is a secret hallway that pushes into another chamber.
Yeah, look at this secret passageway.
There's also
Very
a doorway
sneaky.
to it over there. But you find what looks like a 5-foot wide, 10-foot tall door swings open to a tunnel 5 foot in diameter.
Radagast, let us take a look. Very careful. I will walk very slowly here.
Alright.
You don't find much of value in any of these rooms, by the way. It's just like pretty
I figured they
basic
just were
barracks.
just beds and shit.
Beds,
Um,
linens, stuff like that.
Is this door unlocked right here?
I believe it is unlocked. Let me just double check because I don't
really
see any
funny, it
lock
is.
symbol. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the secret door is more for them to maneuver around you, I think. Yeah. It's not locked.
Okay.
I
Does
would
this-
be cautious here. Why would there be
Hey.
secret passage from barracks to this room here?
Yeah, and so they aren't just empty rooms, even though the image looks it. So I can give you a description. As you enter what looks like a war room, You can see a rectangular room that has two
This-
sets of
This
double
room
doors.
or
The one that you're walking in now, yes.
Okay.
This room with the wolf in
Okay.
it. The two sets of double doors, north and south. A brazier of low glowing hot coals stands in each corner. So there's 4 braziers in here lighting the room. And in the middle of the room is a low stone table, on top of which is drawn an illustration that looks something like a map. And upon close inspection, as you all have a moment, you can see an accurate depiction of the 10 towns and its environs. Mountains on the tops, the thin iron stand on the table is about 6-inch tall, dragon figurine carved out of chartling. You can see the entire of 10 towns and a small little dragon made of black stone.
you see, guys, this map isn't accurate at all.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because Dugan's Hole doesn't exist anymore.
Is
Too soon.
where? So the dragon is on the map, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, it actually looks like it's part of it, Kyrus, and there's a small little lever.
And where on the map is the dragon?
It looks like it's right at where the tower is right now.
Huh.
What does that mean? Do not touch lever. We have learned this lesson many times. Do not touch.
Somebody mage hand it.
I'm so proud of you. You've grown up so much since that cabin.
How many? Wait, I don't
you
remember
have-
any levers doing something bad. Did I miss
You were,
something?
well, you were talking earlier about, is dragon magically connected to here and so forth. Perhaps this little miniature dragon was how they told it where to go, how to control. You never know with such magic. But perhaps it is best if we do not touch any of this, at least not yet.
Okay.
And why would this still be here? If they sent the dragon out, shouldn't they have moved this to where it was going? Why is there another one here?
Maybe it's like a toy where you wind it up and it'll like just kind of march on the path.
You guys
You
can
know?
roll investigations.
Hey, let's investigate this instead of asking pointless questions.
Radagast, you think it is exactly that, and you kind of want to push the lever.
Hey. Yeah, it's like a look. I'll pull the lever and then I'll watch it.
As you push the lever, you all hear gears start to turn from under the table, and as they do, the dragon's wings start to flap, and it flies first to Dugan's Hole, and then to
Look at
Goodmead,
that.
and it does a
at
full
that.
path around, showing you what would have been the dragon's path had it not been stopped at Goodmead.
I know.
Well, it's a good thing we saved the other 9 towns.
This is a really intricate way of just drawing a line. But
Well,
I like-
maybe it's like magically connected. It's
built
like
a whole table for it.
There's a cool little dragon. It's on like a little metal rod, but it looks like it could be broken off. The rest of your party starts to head down a hall. Saloon and Ivar. There is another double door beyond that as well. But Saloon, as you head down a hallway, this actually, you can see iron bars and into what looks like a small jail cell. But it's actually, as you get a closer view here, let me open this up. It's X9. I believe it's just a clear shaft. Portcullis and a 100-foot drop. Yeah, you see a clear shaft that goes down and up. It rises to those double doors on the ceiling. The thing the dragon flew out of. So no floor, just goes all the way down and up. And if you're talking at all, Saloon, we don't hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
We hear you.
Oh. I found a hole!
That's great. We need to continue to search for people that aren't I don't know, in jail.
No, it's a hole.
Okay. Is there anything in the hole?
It's a hole. I can't see what's in the hole.
Don't you have the gift of seeing in darkness?
But can you see that far down from an area that isn't looking right down at it?
Yeah, your
Not
angle
normally.
wise, you can't see all the way to the bottom without getting past the iron portcullis, but you can see it goes up and down pretty far. As far as you can
Is
see.
there like a lever? Do I see a lever?
Jutting out of the west wall. I guess right next to you.
Can I
What are we
open
doing?
it?
Are we investigating a hole or
It
something?
does indeed raise and lower the iron portcullis.
Nice. Okay. I think I still has them. We don't need to go through every room, guys. I got this. Kairos, you can fly.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. You are too far from me.
Is it dark in here or is it bright?
You can see 100 feet. It's dark in the shaft, but in the room, there's lights in quite a few
Okay.
areas. You can see 100 feet down and 120 feet up, and indeed to the double doors and down to a lower floor. And I will ask what the rest of the party's doing in the other chamber while you hear an iron portcullis open.
Kairos is interested in this double door here.
Same.
I'm going to throw caution to the wind and open it, because that never did anything bad.
As you push open the door, you see another chamber. Braziers heaped with glowing hot coals heat this chamber, which contains a large stone bed covered with soot-stained furs. Its head against the north wall in a shallow niche above the bed is the bas relief of a giant scowling Duergar clenching its teeth. At the feet of the bed is a flat-topped iron trunk sealed with a bulky padlock. A stone door is set in the western wall.
There appears to be a locked chest here.
Don't worry. I kind of crack my knuckles. I'm like, I got this. Let me see if I have any thieves tools.
Go for it.
I do
You
have
think
thieves
by
tools.
now,
Let's go.
Surely by now.
All right. Hold on. Can I just open the chest? Does it
It is-
appear to just be like unlocked?
It is clearly locked.
Okay. Does it look trapped in any way?
Investigate.
Investigation.
Nah.
Wait.
Oh, wait,
wait.
halfling luck.
Yes. Yes.
Nah.
Sweet. Still no. Okay.
Really threw that nod out there. Like, of course it is.
It makes
okay,
people panic on that ones. I don't know.
Can I try to pick lock it then, please?
Go for it. Thieves
Okay,
tools check.
thieves tools.
Here, wait one moment here. Let me help you and give you some guidance to help you with this task.
1d4.
I think if you just put them as equipped. Oh, maybe not. They should show up on the front page. Oh well.
Let's go.
17.
I mean, when I clicked on it, still let me do that. So
you see the thieves' tools are about to bend and break, so you stop. It's not working.
dang. I have a solution. Kairos, take a step back. The owlbear is just gonna attack it.
It's an iron trunk.
Yeah, but you better give it a shot. See what happens. See if you can break the lock
A
off.
24 will hit.
The
And
two
keep in mind,
jumped down
this
the
is
shaft.
this is magical for the
Where'd you
purposes
go?
of overcoming resistance.
He hurts his claws.
Dang it!
I'm gonna give it
Okay.
a damage threshold and say that didn't pass it. It's an iron trunk. But you do see behind you, Averus is. If you want, I could use the knock spell, but I mean,
Something so well locked, it must be important.
You guys would know that Saloon, I'm pretty sure, has thieves' tools and is really good at opening things.
it doesn't
But
look.
she's also flying up a shaft.
Where did you fly to, by the way? I see
I
50 feet
don't.
up.
That's what I was asking.
She's
I
50
don't-
feet up.
Her token's just gone.
All right. We'll try to somewhat keep the party together because this could get really, really, really difficult to run if everybody splits up. So after we do this room, maybe regroup and keep a plan and stick together. But we'll figure this out really quick. Cash, as you try to get the chest open, you struggle quite a bit. Averus offers to use the knock spell and says, "You're sure it's not trapped or anything, though?"
I did not find any, unless there's like a magical trap. What do you think, Kyrus? You're pretty good with magic.
You went and hit it. It did not go boom. Probably not trapped.
Okay then, yeah. I guess I'll just take a step back and let Averus do her thing.
All right. Does she actually have to be close for this? No, 60 feet. She's just going to go ahead and use a second level spell slot and cast Knock. The chest unlocks. You hear, and as it unlocks, the top opens. And as it does, the mouth on the Duergar head above the bedchamber opens up. Pouring into the room, a poisonous gas cloud begins to fill the area. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws for Kyrus, Averus, Cash, and Onion. I'm going to say Direwolf
Alright.
probably follows Radagast.
I'm
just
using
kinda
my
forgot about him a lot.
inspiration.
This is a poison effect for anything relative to that. It is a poison cloud.
Dwarves.
Well,
Oh, I'm resistant to poison. Nice.
Nice.
Con save for Averus as well. Okay, Averus got a 21. Everybody succeeded except for Cash. Excuse me. Everybody in the room, as the poison fills the area, you all take 4d10 poison damage, or half on a success.
Oof.
Oh, that's high,
Ouch.
too. 32 poison
Hey.
damage as it fills the room, and that'll be half to Onion and Averus,
16, baby.
and then 8 to Kyrus, yes?
Yep. And my owl will be dead.
I think
Well,
so, yes.
damn.
You can just put him to the side for now, or yeah, that's fine.
Hate to see it.
Cash, you failed. No resistance, right?
yeah, no resistance.
All right, then. And no reactions. You do have absorb elements.
Wait, does that work for poison? I thought it was just
Acid.
like
Oh,
elemental damage.
acid.
Yeah.
Nope, not poison, only acid. That's shitty. All right, you take 32 poison damage.
Can't absorb brain damage either, it turns out.
And you all have to pour out of the room as the gas cloud lingers in the room.
Is there any way that Kyrus could maybe run quickly to that chest and then back to see what's in it and then back out, knowing that he's resistant to this stuff?
Throw me a perception.
Perception. Damn, I'm rolling good tonight.
You're pretty sure that the gas is going to settle and clear after a bit of
Okay.
time, as you can see how it's like forming and how you can get out into the hallway and it starts to pour down that secret chamber. It's emptying out. You're pretty sure that you're good to go here in like 10 minutes.
Okay. And if I'm guessing that Radagast's token is not where I'm pinging right now, right?
He's not. He's actually down here, but we're gonna jump to them really quick.
I'm gonna reload.
So yeah, so Loon starts to fly up. Ivar and Radagast, you find yourselves in that hallway while all that other stuff is going on. What are you guys doing?
Is there any way I can kind of listen? I know it's probably not quiet with them running out, but perhaps if I can listen for something down here that might surprise us, or people, or voices.
You definitely hear like some heavy grinding gears, and there's a lot of wind blowing in from these two front areas. It sounds like
Okay.
this also gets opened up to the outside, and you saw windows on that side, so you know it does.
Okay.
And give me a perception check for anything beyond that.
Alrighty. Here we are. Not great. 11.
It's pretty windy in this hall. It's cold. You're pretty sure that also blocks a lot of noise for other people, though.
Okay. Then I'm gonna keep watch here for a second. Watch for Saloon to come back, and then watch what's going on way down here.
Yeah, Saloon, as you fly up, you only hit about 100 feet before you find a chamber that, to say the least, has nowhere for you to go. I will put you up there really quick with a second copy. You hit this roof.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't
Ew.
It doesn't go up into the actual floor here, but you do see gears coming through the wall, and you do think there is a floor on this level. You hit a roof.
I fly back down.
You fly back down. It continues downward.
This is
I
the
fly
chute that the
down.
dragon came out of?
This is the chute the dragon came out of. As
How
you
the
fly,
fuck did it fit through?
it's a 30 by 40 or
How did it
30 by 20.
get through the hallway?
It didn't get through the hallway. This goes all the way down.
Oh, okay.
It's a big
But
open
that was the
shaft.
bottom. I was saying, how
It's
the
like
fuck?
it's like a big open chimney that it flew out of.
Okay.
Saloon, as you fly down, throw me a stealth check.
Stealth with Kenku recall for advantage.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
You see quite the sight. It opens into a forge room. 100 feet down, there's a large chamber with a 40-foot high ceiling. You can see what looks like guard towers stationed all about. You can see below you directly some Duergar putting away large lizard mounts. You can see a good dozen Duergar at least just from a pier down through the hole. And you see a bunch of Quaggoths. They look like a cleaning crew with a Duergar leading them and whipping them as they clean the old forge area, picking up scraps. And it looks like they do have some new metal plates ready for the Charterland Dragon when he comes back. And you can see a platform that looks like they built him on it. Some staging that looks like it held him up, and you can see clear marks of his construction there. But a big, large forge, big open lava pit, huge room, and tons of Duergar.
Nice. I fly back up
Heavily guarded.
and I come
You
back out.
said you said plates for some reason. I thought they were getting dinner ready for the dragon. What the fuck?
I shut the portcullis. And then I look at Radagast and Ivar and I go, hi.
Hello, little bird.
Hello.
At the same time, you
There's
all
a
hear,
roof.
and the other party rushes out of a poisoned room.
There's a roof that goes nowhere. And then downstairs, there's a lot more Duergar and these big things. I don't know their names, but they're there, and they're whipping them. But they got more Charterland, like they're they're gonna give it to the dragon, but we killed him.
Okay. Well, we'll need to do something so that they don't build another one.
Yeah. There's lava. Can we just push them all into lava?
Probably.
If they're bad people, then yes, I see no problem with that.
Well, they're terrorists.
How do you know if
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
good people?
Yeah,
No,
they're
no,
terrorists.
no. They're hurting the big white fuzzy, not fuzzy, kind of fuzzy looking. I don't know. They're hitting them so that they can't be good, right?
Right.
Okay. So I can just kill them.
Yes.
Okay. We have to go down. It's like 50 feet-ish down.
Yeah, we'll
Don't-
do that in a second. So, what happened with that gas cloud that's coming out from the hallway over there? Is that
Yeah, I saw that.
Should I be concerned about that?
I'm
Gas
just
mask?
gonna start gagging and wheezing and vomit a little bit and be like, "We found this cool chest."
Are either of you
yeah.
poisoned?
Getting there, yeah.
Gross
Poisoned
damn
as in affecting your out of character, as in affecting your abilities, or
So like, yeah, out of character. I mean, I guess since it was like chlorine gas or something, maybe there's like some blood on my mouth, you know. But like I'm injured, but I'm not like poisoned, like the poison
Okay.
condition.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask because I had something for that.
No, you see them. They have to like puke up the gas, and they definitely look sickened by it, but none actually overly effective.
So, what exactly did you get into or retrieve?
There's a large statue, and looks like a dwarf, and its mouth opened up, spewed out poison. We didn't see what was in there.
So, you intend to return back to that room once the poison is gone?
In like 10 minutes.
Very well.
Or what makes you think 10 minutes? 10 minutes is a long time.
Somewhat.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
Right. So, we need to go down.
Well, perhaps we should take a look at what's behind this door and around other corridors first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
would-
I'm not feeling so hot. Maybe we kind of just sit down for a moment and kind of
You'll be
collect ourselves.
fine. You'll be fine.
Cash, every time you ask to sit down, it takes an hour.
I don't know
Pretty
why that
specific
is. You know,
about
it's
an
like
hour,
just
yeah.
the laws of the world we live in, I guess.
Like I see, like your cuts start closing up. It's really weird.
Right. So, are we going to take action now?
Yeah, kick those
Or-
doors open.
It looks like the
Alright.
door has a handle, so I don't need to kick it.
I mean,
Then
it's cooler if you
Ivar
kick
will
it.
just open it.
All right.
As you go to push open the door, you see a
It's
room.
also trapped.
No, it's not trapped. You're good.
Aw.
You see a room filled with Duergar. In particular, there is quite a few. There's actually an older woman and three
Oh.
Duergar guards that pull out their weapons as they see you enter. But we will start with a description. 3 braziers heaped with glowing hut coals illuminate a long hall. At the eastern end of a hexagonal stone table, surrounded by 6 stone chairs, seated in the chair facing the door, is a haggard old Duergar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She is devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made of shiny black substance. You all know it to be Chartling. Hunched over a hut stove in the west side in the middle are 3 Duergar cooks serving the woman. At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and reach for their weapons, but the old Duergar says something in Dwarvish that keeps them at bay.
What'd she say? I speak Dwarvish.
You see that she says just a short command. Halt, they'll kill us. It's clear to see that they're well equipped.
Is that pseudo dragon called the pseudo dragon?
As you look
Yeah.
in and you say a pseudo dragon, she says,
A pseudo dragon.
Greetings, travelers. My name is Grandolpha Musgard.
Good evening, ma'am. And Ivar will just sheath his sword as the others did the same.
I
Or put
take
down the
it,
weapons.
by your blood-stained weapons, you're not here as guests.
I am afraid not. But that doesn't mean we intend to murder you. You do not attack us, so I will not attack you.
You don't seem familiar with me.
I am from somewhere where winter does not happen.
Should we know who this is?
The last name, Musgart, means nothing to any of you. Y'all can roll history checks.
Does-
Yeah.
I was gonna
Does
say-
that mean
If you're-
something? I don't.
If you're a heavy drinker, you have advantage.
Not heavy.
Oh,
wow,
the
we
fucking
were not playing
Goliath
around with this history check.
say a
Everybody
lot about
knows.
her.
As she says this, you all realize something, and that is, let me pull this up. Clan Musgard is specifically a Duergar clan that brews ale down in Dark Lake. It's called Dark Lake Stout. It's a mushroom ale. Not particularly great, but it is seen as like a delicacy from the Underdark. And you realize that that's her clan. She's the head of this clan. And on a nat 20 cast, you know that. She is specifically the head of that Duergar clan, Grandolpha.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I've been asking myself that same question. Come in. I'm sure you're hungry. It's not an easy travel to this tower.
Yeah, I can use a bite.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
I will politely decline. I am not hungry.
Kind of like
Very
lean
rude.
over and I'm like, dude, she's like the leader of a whole clan, so
You
some
see,
respect.
one of the Duergars reveals the first plate, the main course, madam, as he says in Dwarvish. And you see a cooked intellect devourer, its brain stewing in its own juices.
You get that from that explosion.
From the explosion. No, these
Eh.
are harvested from the Underdark. Fresh.
I must have been thinking of something else.
I thought all that tinkering was just more of, Sunblight's, creations. She looks at the pseudo-dragon and pets it. I must say I'm not particularly fond of this creature, but was a rather nice gift. Are you all here to kill Sunblight?
For the most part, yes.
Well, hypothetically, if we were, not saying we are.
No, we are.
How would you feel about that?
It's pretty obvious, Cash. I don't.
I have no stake in his plot to conquer Icewind Dale. I don't care to hinder it either, though. He offered me a deal. I would have complete control over all of the ale that gets transported up to this above-ground kingdom he wants to grow. Said he has a deal with Oral.
Huh,
That's a crazy thing you just said.
yeah. That last part's a little concerning, but okay.
So
Yeah,
if he
nonetheless.
She
were
said
Go
ale,
ahead.
not mead.
Not that. Is that what you took from that statement?
I also thought that. I just didn't say it out loud.
So, if this leader of this fortress were to die, what would be your next plan?
Well, you know he has a giant dragon he's sicked on your town, I'm sure. How are they faring?
Dead.
Destroyed it
Yeah.
by my blade.
He did.
I
It
mean,
was
I don't mean to
crazy.
brag, but
He flew up there and then like punched it a couple. It was crazy.
yeah, we're kind of a well-renowned hero group amongst the 9 towns, so just throwing that
I
out there.
consider
sound
me contracted.
I forgot god, it's not the
Yeah.
10 towns anymore. I was really confused for a second.
Yeah, Ivar is a he's a temp, so we're gonna see how
Yeah,
he
he's
does
a
once he gets through his
got
probationary
Well,
period.
I am a tag along. I can't, for reasons I can't expound upon, officially join the two silvers, but I can be your sixth, seventh person.
Sure.
Is that right? Is that number right?
I have no clue.
Eighth. You forgot Onion.
Eighth. So, sorry.
I don't even
Pet,
think that's
pets
true.
withstanding.
She
Oh,
sits
well,
back.
we still have the familiar,
She
which is currently
takes-
dead, I
She
guess.
takes a sip of her ale as she chews on some intellect devour. She says, I see. This is more of a business discussion than I had planned for my dinner. The Two Silvers, that's that organization running most of the current ale and mead being sold in the 10 towns, yes? I do look up my
More or less, yeah.
competitors.
Yeah, I guess that is true. We did do a lot of alcohol.
I have to say,
Investment.
I'm honored to be considered a competitor.
It is. Yeah, I guess we did do that. We
No,
opened up a franchise.
this is interesting, Cash. Perhaps you are not a competitor. You sell mead, they sell something else. Perhaps you can become a distributor of her fine wares. That way, everybody gets to win and more money for everybody. Yes?
Oh, that's a good point. Miss Grandolfa, if I may call you that. How do you feel about murdering women, children, and various innocent men of the 9 towns?
Just general acts of terrorism.
Yeah, general acts of terrorism. How do you feel about that?
I think it really depends on what you're destroying. Let's say a small enclave of drow. Sometimes you have to kill them.
Yeah,
really
this is
depends on
quite
what
true.
you run into in the Underdark. We kill all the illithids we see.
Understandable.
Most things in the Underdark are rather hostile.
All right, let's take that idea and place a baby there. Would you kill that baby?
Well, I come from Gracklestug, in which murder is illegal on the streets. It's a civilized
all right.
city.
All right.
Okay, I can work with that. So, assuming the 9 towns are now your customer, included in your customer base, you won't burn them to the ground, I presume.
I think we could certainly make some deals with these 9 towns and your Two Silvers organization. I didn't have much stake in Zardarok's plan anyway. He's been going crazy.
Yeah, he literally wanted to blow up the place he was trying to take over. Like it would just be a wasteland. Like that was his plan.
He really could have worked better on that.
Well, he could have thought it through
Nonetheless,
more than not at all, but
So,
Quick question.
go on.
Quick question. You say that he is going mad. Have you noticed him wearing or carrying or any jewelry on him made from same dark metal as your little
you sound
pseudo dragon?
very much like him and every other dwarf in this place. The Charterling, yes, they seek it out at every turn. They obsessed by it, really.
This is perhaps why he is going mad. Yes,
yeah.
corruption from Shadowlin.
Yeah, we
Well,
found out that shit drives people like actually crazy just by like holding it.
it's got a large jail cell down there, too. If you all work with me, I can tell you what I know.
Does she seem like she's being honest about that?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
I'm on it.
All of you believe she's being honest about this.
All right, then. You have yourself a deal.
She gives you a
Could you-
handshake. Great.
Could you
Wait,
tell
what's
us
the deal?
where this Zardoc is?
I don't know exactly where he is, but I would assume the forge on the lower level of the fortress. The chambers below. He's captured something in it. A Myconid sovereign, one of their leaders. He's been reanimating corpses with it. Useful spores from those creatures.
Oh yeah, they did do some like shit like that. That one place we were at.
The other thing,
Is
my
Go ahead.
people have some sway and influence over these chambers. I've already promised most of them a better deal back in Gracklestug, when all of this falls through. Give me at least an hour, and I'm sure I can turn their loyalty to my side. They'll drop their arms and leave. Upon your
Huh.
arrival, of course.
Uh-huh.
I see no problem with that deal.
Yeah, I could use an hour to cough up my lungs if, if it's not too much trouble.
Food.
Ah, yes, partake. And she opens up the second course, and you can see, hard to tell what creature, but kind of a green, slimy tentacle.
I eat it. How gross is it?
Let's roll for
Kills
the
you.
cook. Oh, it's pretty
We are
delicious.
gonna need you to blow up that little dragon, though, just so you know. That needs to happen.
Blow up this little thing.
Yeah.
Why's that?
It's made of charlatan, yeah.
I believe so.
It's gonna make you crazy.
I thought you had to touch the Charterland to be crazy.
Well, I mean, do you think this is better
If you're
somehow?
made of charlatan, are you just crazy?
That's what I'm saying. You think just because it's animate, the same rules don't apply?
I mean, I don't know. All I know is if you touch it, you turn crazy. I thought
Yeah.
that's what the Kyrus, what do you think?
It is not just touching, it is being around it or having it on your person for a period of time.
Well, there you go.
Okay then.
But this I do not know. It is animated, different magic. Perhaps yes, perhaps no.
I'll be sure to get a glove. I don't see any reason to destroy the creature. It's loyal.
And from what I can tell, you have not turned mad yet, so good sign.
Well, we'll get that in writing for our deal. Of course.
Yes, I have contract ready for you to sign right here.
Wonderful. Let's take a look
Don't
over
read
all
it.
of it.
No, don't do that.
You guys spend a bit of time going through the contract, and she spends a bit of time whispering in guards' ears as they start to come and go through the chamber. She says, "Things are working rather well. Most of the lower chambers already agreed to drop their arms when you push through. You're still going to have a lot of people to fight through. Don't get me wrong. He has many guards. But any that look like they are surrendering immediately, do your best to leave alive."
Yeah, all right.
Do we spend like a short rest amount of time here with her?
You all spend an hour.
So that is short rest kind of time.
That is short
Shit.
rest kind of time.
Sweet.
I don't get anything from that.
Sucks.
Well,
Damn.
I, on the other hand, need to recover some hit dice. Click.
Does anybody pet the Chartland dragon?
Hell no.
How does Mist Fluff react to the little charlatan dragon?
probably scared. I mean, Mistwolf is tiny.
Isn't he tiny?
Yeah, he's technically tiny, but he's a metal full dragon.
Does anyone stop me from touching it?
Can I
Yeah, I'll
ask a weird question
I'll stop it.
about this thing?
Go for it.
Is like a pseudo dragon still considered like a dragon?
It's not.
Like,
It's
I
a.
have a
It's a
natural affinity with
construct.
dragons,
No, it's
so
a
I don't-
construct. But it has the statistics of a pseudo dragon, and then they have, as a little quip, a pseudo dragon, if you will.
Okay. So all my little dragon related things would do nothing to this thing.
This is a construct. It is a little
Okay.
robot.
Okay. Then I am uninterested in it. Besides wanting to explode it, but you know, I got outvoted.
Evil construct. Yeah. Construct. Lawful evil. Well, they are too. All the dwarves are. You all spend the
So I can
hour
make shitty
resting.
beer. While they're resting, can I go get the chest?
Sure.
Since I literally have nothing to do here
Yeah.
for an hour.
You go into the chamber here and open up the chest. Inside of
Let's
it,
see.
you
Oh,
find
comb.
a
Some
beard
sandals.
comb, sandals,
Hookah.
a hookah, a leather scroll, and a smoking jacket.
What
All
the
of
fuck
which
is all this crap?
look like they have some amount of value. Let me give you the specifics here for what it is.
Dwarven sandals. What the fuck?
Uh,
Anything on this scroll or? Is this
yes,
just
I'm gonna share that to you
okay.
now.
Actually,
Screenshots right here. A sequence of numbers.
oh god.
And here's the full description of the other stuff.
What the fuck is this?
Somebody grab that.
You can loot it all on the right side, clicking that diamond, Radagast. And yeah, that's what you see. And then you see this large Duergar head just kind of staring at you above the bed.
How fucking heavy is this shit? Did they just put me over? It didn't.
I don't think it has any weight. It's just treasure.
What the fuck are these stone dude? Was there anything in this little closet?
The closet.
Might as well check the rest of it while I'm here.
Yeah. So the western door opens into the closet, which has a converted shrine. A shelf embedded into the south wall holds a 2-foot tall statue of Deep Dura. Give me a religion check.
Dura.
Which you are not very familiar with. It depicts a nude female Duergar with no facial features and a spiked crown atop her bald head. Stacked on smaller shelves are the statues of 7 Mind Flayer skulls, and an indentation in the statue's base seems to have a key that would have unlocked that already picked chest.
Wow. They had only been a little more patient. Disaster could have been averted. Hey, Kyrus!
Yes.
Are you good with numbers?
I use them. I guess.
What the
I'm
fuck
good
does
with them.
any of this mean? And I'll give him the fucking
This-
scroll. What the fuck is this?
This must be code for something. Combination, perhaps, to open lock. Perhaps coordinates on the map. Could be many things. Need more context.
All right, well, we don't have it.
Well, then you
Oh
put
yeah,
it
you know
in.
anything about it? Like a naked lady that's a dwarf with like a thorn crown statue thing.
Ah, that's our goddess, Deep Dura.
Yeah.
You're not familiar with her?
No.
Well, she's known as the Axe Princess of Conquest, the
I'm
Queen of
sorry.
the
Did you say the
Invisible
ass
Art.
princess? What did you just say to
Axe,
me?
axe.
Axe.
Yes.
Axe. Okay.
Though she does have a rather fine bosom.
I know. I saw it.
Yes.
I
Ass
just didn't think,
princess.
just didn't think like there's a god for that.
She took control over the psionics of the Illithid. She gave the dwarves their power in the Underdark, their position. She, of course, is seen as, from our point of view, a true goddess. Perhaps you have a different ideal.
What, like a different god?
You might. I'm not
There's a
sure
lot
what
of them.
you surface dwellers do. It's one of my first
pretty much
times
the
on the
same thing.
surface.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
I was told the sun is so powerful that you can't even enjoy the days up on top, but it's rather nice up here now. I can see why Zadorok showed up.
Yeah, well, it's not. Kind of sucks, actually. Anyway, you know what these fucking numbers mean? It's gonna
Oh.
bother me.
Those are the vault chamber's codes, I believe. Zadorok
Oh.
has a large treasure vault down in the lower forge.
Well, shit.
I don't think anyone had the codes but him.
Well,
There you
apparently
go.
he couldn't remember what they were because he wrote them down.
He always was an idiot.
Yes, well, he's crazy.
So, what's the fastest way to get down?
Well, there's the elevator, of course.
Ah, that makes
You
sense.
always jump down the chute. That'd be pretty fun.
There's an
I'm-
elevator down that chamber, and she points towards this door.
And what are in other rooms to the far east and next door here?
Let me see. These two rooms, 10 and 11, she says those are his son's quarters, I believe. Though they've not been
well, they're
here the
fucking-
whole time I've shown up.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
They have run into a very severe case of not being alive any longer.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
You know, his people spoke of them being rather afraid that his sons would usurp him. He sent them on dangerous missions to go find the Shardling. He caused their own death, I suppose.
Well, in a sense.
From a certain point of view, yes, perhaps.
Well,
Did they? We will go and take a look in these rooms. Perhaps they kept some ill-gotten gains of value.
I've not snooped around either of their rooms. I could not tell you what's in there beyond a bedchamber. But the elevator's across the hall to the south.
Cool.
And now your people are ready. We will arrive, and most of them they will decide not to fight. Yes.
In the lower forge, you'll find walls of guards, and I can guarantee at least half of them should stand down.
It's pretty good.
well.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Well, if we use proper tactics, for instance, if we go down there, cause a little bit of noise, a little bit of distraction, and then jump back into elevator and come upstairs, they will be quite easy to pick off one by one. Yes?
I see an elevator.
It is
So-
down the hall to the right.
Oh, so the giant hole wasn't the elevator?
No, the giant
No.
hole is a giant hole.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The giant hole's a giant hole.
I thought it was crazy.
Well, we have our deal in writing. My men are ready.
All right, great. Let's go.
Spend whatever time you need finishing your search of this floor, and when you're done everything down there, perhaps you could help escort me out of this place.
To where?
I know a few tunnels that lead to the Underdark. Along the
So
mountain
you
path.
just want to go home.
I will get some shipments ready for our deal with the 2 silver establishments you all run.
Yeah, my animal sanctuary.
They do have
Like-
some giant lizards down in the lower chambers.
Giant lizards.
Yes.
Do they need to be saved?
They're well-trained mounts.
I don't think I've seen a lizard before.
They might not do well in the cold.
But we're gonna make it warm soon.
Well, good luck with all
Have
of
it,
that.
Griffin.
Wait, how are we gonna make it warm soon?
We're gonna kill the ice lady.
Gonna kill God.
Have
Huh.
do I have amnesia or something? Last I checked, I don't remember us talking about killing a god.
It was implied.
Oh.
If you all plan to kill Oral, perhaps you should consult with the Deep Dura first.
What's the deep Dora? I was eating.
Well, she's
I
our
don't think I
goddess,
know
of
what it
course. Simply pray at one of her statues and touch upon her bald head, and she will reach out to you if you're worthy.
Well, I think it's best time that we go raid and kill people,
Yeah.
Good luck.
right? Is that how this group does this?
We use better terms, but yeah. That's the gist of
Outstanding.
it.
Yeah, you're making
That's
it
the
sound like
gist
we're
of it.
murderers.
Yeah. Reckon like they didn't commit terrorism.
Yeah.
And this isn't
Hmm.
retribution for that.
Murderers of those that deserve it.
I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
called
I guess.
self-defense, my friend.
No. See, this is what you would like to call proactive self-defense.
Yes.
We're killing them before they have a chance to try to kill us again.
Except they did kill a lot of people, like, already.
Predestined
town.
justice.
That doesn't exist anymore. Because of these people.
Right.
So it's
This
not
is-
really pre-justice, because they already committed the terrorism.
Yeah, you know the biggest injustice of this whole thing is now we have to call it the 9 towns. That does not roll off the tongue.
It's
the 10
true, that
towns.
sounds
We
stupid.
need to start a new town. Is what we need to do.
What if we just build a better town on top of where Dugan's Hole was?
I think that's tainted land. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah,
There's
you
really
think
so?
there's nothing there.
It's semantics at this point. Perhaps we should go kill the leader of the tower now.
Okay,
what-
Ivor, I'm going to stop you right there, big guy. You see, we're talking about semantics here. That is the most important thing we could be
I
doing.
don't know if
right
you knew
now.
this, but we own a franchise.
Yeah. You know how many businesses we
That's-
own? I run a town.
It's more than
That's-
you would think.
What if
There-
instead
there are
of good
dynamics.
mead, we call it good ale?
Listen.
No, I don't like that because then we would have to start producing ale, or then people would be like, "Hey,
No,
why do you
no.
call it
No,
good ale?"
She's gonna give us ale.
Yeah, but like our identity is kind of built around mead, you know. Maybe we could
Oh,
add
you
like a
think
little
the mead?
subtitle. Wait, did you
As-
say what about the bees?
As
What
you
if we
all
make,
walk
like, a
and talk,
a good ale district.
you head down the hall and you find two chambers. The
Hey, Nick, can you
bedrooms.
put the light spell on me? I can't see a fucking thing.
Can't see anything.
Yeah, I can't see a goddamn thing.
You should
gonna
have.
People keep
We're-
walking into the slightly shadow area and they just vanish.
Everyone should have had the 300 feet of vision.
No, you didn't do that, so I had to put a light on me. Thank you.
Also have a cantrip.
There you all go. We'll make sure you all see. It should be good.
I will give them all 300 feet of dark vision. I didn't
If you-
realize there's a.
You got it. I think I just didn't buff them with it, but it's not an issue. You see a dark chamber with a plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and 4 unlit braziers in the northern room. In the eastern room, same thing, except in the eastern room, mounted on the walls are the heads of various creatures that might have been found in the mountains or subterranean depths. Particularly, you see a crag cat, a grick, a male drow, just fucking male
Just
drow head,
Male drow
a
hair.
kuotoa, a troglodyte, a wolf, a periton, a female grimlock, and yeah, you just see a bunch
How
of
do we know it's
trophies.
female?
And there's a
I'll,
trunk in either or chest.
I'll check out the trunk in the northern room here.
You go to open the trunk, you start going through things. It's really wet and gooey in there, and your hand gets stuck, and you hear, "What the hell you think you're doing? Wait, what the fuck? You're not Dearth." And the mimic bites your hand. He says all of this in Undercommon, by the way. And you
Do
pull your- you
I
pull your-
speak.
You
I
pull your
speak
hand out.
Undercommon.
On a 9, he misses as his tongue starts to wrap around your hand. He says, "You're fucking nasty. Get your hand out of my mouth, man."
I'm assuming we're not in combat here, so I'll take a step back and reply to him in Undercommon. I have not seen one like you in a while. Please, calm down. No need for any of
Just
this.
walk in somebody's room and just stick your hand in their mouth. Where's Dearth?
I take it that is Duergar, yes? Son of the man in charge here?
Oh.
I believe that this dirt is dead.
What? And we roll initiative.
Shit.
That's definitely initiative. As the people on the south enter a room, Cash, let me give you a description of this. Braziers glowing of hot coals and standing in the corner, so well-lit room, all 4 corners lit up by braziers and warming the area. Not warm, but, much nicer than outside in the cold. Working on the offset of the cold air, pouring through the arrow slits on the south wall. Scattering around the room are several training dummies. They look like they're made of wood and sackcloth. And then you see what look like 4 freestanding suits of plate armor, just standing in the room.
Huh. Okay. Do I notice anything of interest other than the cool plate armor and the
A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room contains an elevator shaft and chains running up and down from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear a loud mechanical grinding noise high above and below.
Could I kind of peek inside of it and maybe see what I see?
You see an elevator on the way up.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, hey, anyone want some free plate armor?
Good to sell. Probably need the money. I can hold
What the
on to
fuck
it.
is that?
Cash, you take a look at the plate armor?
Yeah, I'll just kind of check out the plate armor. Be like, what's up with this stuff?
All right, cool. You touch the plate armor. They roll into initiative as 4 animated suits of armor plank down and begin to swing at you.
I must admit, I absolutely knew this was going to happen, but I
Ivar.
I was like, Cash would
Okay.
absolutely not know what the
Yeah.
fuck plate armor is.
Ivar, also roll initiative for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That-
Get everybody
Yes.
in here.
Combat tracker.
As soon as the DM says there's a suit of plate armor just standing there, you know it's gonna happen.
Oh
When he
yeah,
starts
totally.
rattling
yeah.
off the worth of it, where you're like, ah.
But at the same time, who knows? Maybe he's just describing normal plate armor just to mess with
There's
us.
4 suits of
I
plate armor
mean,
here, all worth like 2,000.
That's
gold
what they
pieces
do
each.
in
They're
the
very
Death
shiny.
House of Curse of Strahd, right? It starts off with like each floor has suits of plate. Top floor has one suit of plate, and it's an enemy. Like, you know, they try to make you think, okay, just normal plate for a while.
While you distance security.
Let's run through at least one round of combat, and then we'll do our break if we need to halfway through
Well, I
here.
need to plug my headphones in. They're gonna die.
All right, we'll go plug your headphones in, but let's get right into combat. Radagast, you're up first.
I'm gonna shoot this fucking mimic that's trying to eat my friend.
25's gonna hit.
Nice.
He just chomps down on the flames.
That was gross.
Not the worst.
Then I leave.
Coward! Saloon, you're up. Do you speak Undercommon, actually? You don't know what he said. You just heard
No,
it.
I have no idea
Shadow.
what it's saying. It's casting spells at me as far as I'm concerned.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be. Can I see everyone from where I am right now?
Your party, yes.
Sweet.
Spirit Guardian's activated.
Don't I have 35? No, 30 feet of movement. So I come in here to protect these buddies.
Slowing down and hitting that first armor. He'll take damage at the start of his turn there.
And I think that's all I could really do. Miss Fluff is gonna fly away and be safe and out of the battle. Go away, Miss Fluff. You're fine.
Go ahead and just click damage for me so we can just apply that for the first wave of anybody walking in.
Ooh, nice.
23. Wait,
It's
no,
only
it
the
doubles
first
it.
one. Yeah, it's 15. It's good, though. 15 radiant.
Do I have
Kyrus.
to fix the spiel?
How high is the ceiling in here again? I think you said
This
10
floor, yeah, this floor's 10 feet.
So even if I fly up, he'll still be able to reach me.
Yeah,
Alright.
in this chamber, yeah.
I'm gonna bet he's not so fast as me. So I'm gonna move. No, I'm gonna shoot him first. I didn't want to have to do this, but you forced my hand.
Roll better than I did.
14's gonna hit.
You rolled better than I
A
did.
15 fire damage. He takes all 15 and... Ah! You killed my best friend! Get back here, asshole!
And I'll run out to here, and that'll be me turn.
I
All
bet they
right.
had a really wholesome relationship too.
15 feet. 15 feet. He clambers up next to you and jumping the whole way. And as he gets up to right here, reaching his tongue out and latching onto the wall, pulling next to you. You can't run from this. You killed my best friend. Stand and fight, coward.
Can't run from this.
Ivar.
All right. I am going to step up. So that was what, 10?
10 feet
feet.
of movement, yep.
All right. Another 10. And I'm going to target this guy. Are these guys able to go prone?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna shoot the athletics check right now.
Hey, that's
25.
pretty goddamn good. They can't beat that.
Awesome. And then I'll take 2 swings an advantage. Here's the first one. I don't think I hit. Or did I?
An 18 does
Yeah.
hit.
Awesome.
10
So
slashing
that's-
damage.
Yep. And then the second one, an advantage. That's a nat 20.
Hey, let's go. Critical damage.
Awesome. And
Do it.
I'm not gonna spend any smite spells or anything,
No.
but I am gonna go ahead and move back here. So that should be all 30 feet.
Pretty solid at looping around, getting 2 heavy slices into the armor and knocking it down. You almost shatter it in just those few blows, realizing there's no person inside. The pieces of plate falling to the ground. Avarice
Awesome.
starts off next to the mimic. I think, does she have shocking grasp? No, so she's gonna disengage from it. And we'll just back up down the hall. Because I don't think she wants to get meleeed.
I forgot to move my wolf.
Animated armor. This one will clamber up into the area and make a wisdom save, taking that 15 damage. He has a -4 on these.
0.
That does 0.
Wow.
That is some solid radiant damage. 15 radiant damage as he walks into the Spirit Guardians.
I'm also no longer concentrating. My AC is correct, but it has my icon still.
Oh, we can drop that. That's fine.
Thank
The animated armor is going to get into range for 2 slam attacks on you.
Okay.
Missing. And 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hits on the
Um,
second punch.
I have Armor of Agathis on. I don't know if it's still active as far as the damage is concerned.
No, I think you just have the temporary, I think is what we figured out, right?
Okay.
When
then,
did you cast it? When did you cast it?
yeah.
Been over an hour.
Yeah, it's been over an hour.
Oh, yeah,
so-
yeah, okay. It only
Yep.
lasts like 10 minutes or something? Or an hour?
Yeah, it lasts an hour.
Lasts
I
an
believe.
hour. Okay, well, we did short rest, and yeah.
Mm.
So then, just going to be the temp, so you do absorb all of this in that temporary health. But he gets a solid punch on you, and you see the magic still glimmering from the armor of Agathis kind of shatters away a bit. One solid hit. This guy will also push in. He's got to go around the elevator a bit, so that's 15. That's 25. 25 is good enough to get here and punch at Cash. Cash, you're going to take 2 punches. He's going to make a wisdom save for that 15 damage first. Another 0.
Nice.
What are the odds?
And, well, he has a pretty high odd of even getting negatives here. He's going to make 2 slam attacks at you. A
Oh.
critical hit
And I will
and a
stop
critical
the-
hit.
Oh my
What
god.
are the odds?
I'll burn my reaction and
Reroll one of them.
I'll chrono shift. No, I won't chrono shift. I'll. Oh God, what's it called again?
Silvery bar.
Silver barbs. Yes, thank you.
All right. I mean, these guys
Cast
don't
that.
hit that hard either way. It's just an extra d6, but 17.
It's really
could
to
kill
be
Cash.
able to. It's really to give the advantage to Cash too.
Actually, I'm sorry, 19. But I think that does also hit, just not an advantage, or not a crit. So crit and then damage. Let's see. Crit damage and then damage. You take 8 and 7 damage. 2
That's not
solid
too bad.
hits.
I feel like I get like punched in the gut and I'm like, ow, and then immediately just straight into my nose.
A bloody nose and the wind knocked out of you. But you do see these flittering guardians just ripping through the armor and tearing it apart at more of like an arcane magical level, as bits of it are burning away. And that is your turn, Cash. You have advantage.
And I'm kind of like wheezing, and I'm just like pointing at the one on the ground. I'm like, Onion, hit that thing, and then Onion just immediately just starts swatting at it. An advantage because it's prone.
That definitely hits.
I like
Good
how
job,
Onion's
Onion.
maul attack is an actual maul for its animation.
A big hammer.
Oh, that's
yeah.
it was the
Big
one on the
hammer,
ground,
yeah.
not the standing one.
Oh, okay. Apply.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, yeah, because your advantage, correct. 9 damage is going to finish him.
Yep. Yes. Onion just kind of like just big palms its head and just kind of crushes it in. And now I will attack the other one. Well, I don't have a magical melee weapon, so I'll just hit him with that good old-fashioned sword.
You sure that -4 is magical?
It's
Might
been
be,
pretty
might be,
magical.
just looking
I don't
at
think
it.
I've missed with it yet. Is the funny part.
That's the worst part.
25 hits.
Yes. I just kind of start like
7
stabbing
damage.
at it. I'm like, it's gonna hurt it somewhere.
As you stab into it, you do think that worked just fine. You don't think you need magic to hit these guys as you break off a plate and shatter a bit of the creature.
Sweet.
Well, that doesn't make
Alright.
any sense.
And I'll try to just do a cool little extra attack.
That unfortunately misses.
Dang it.
It
Alright, so I guess
slams up
I
against the armor, but it doesn't dent it.
just like tink, tink, tink. I'm like, dang.
Actually, you do have advantage. Yeah, just roll
I
it one
already
more
used
time.
my
You did
I
use
used
it?
my advantage on
Okay.
that first short sword attack.
You got
Yeah.
it. You got it. Perfect. Last one, animated armor here. Is going to push forward. He is also going to take a wisdom save for the 15. Natural 20. What's your DC,
What are
Celine?
the odds?
Spellbook.
I don't
DC
know where to find it anymore.
16. He just saves, which means he needs a nat 20 to save. And he does. He takes half damage for 7. And as he gets into range, Saloon, 2 slam attacks towards you. A natural 20.
What the fuck, Nick?
What are the odds?
The second slam attack. A pretty high roll. Dirty 20 and a nat 20.
Counterspell.
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 Counterspell the broken dice. 8
right.
and then 3. 2 concentration saves. You easily hold on to those with another nat 20 on the second one. But taking a bit of damage as the creature punches into you twice. And we can do another round before we do break. We'll probably be able to finish this. Radagast.
I shoot the mimic.
Hey, buddy, this is between me and... He can't understand me, can he?
What the fuck is that thing?
15 hits. Solid 14 damage. Its tongue's
Kick his
just
ass.
spinning around.
Oh wait, that should be at advantage. Because pack tactics.
It does hit, but crit fish. Alright, it hits.
Give me that strength saving throw, you inanimate object.
He is immune to prone.
That's bullshit.
It's the only
God
thing
damn
he's
it, that
immune
makes
to.
so much
Already
sense.
prone.
Yeah, he's like on the ground. He's a box. It's why he only has 15
Throws
feet of movement
box.
anyway. But 14 damage is pretty fucking solid.
Just gonna back away. A little bit more.
Oh shit, a wolf! What the fuck? Just starts to maul it from behind. Saloon. Punched twice by this thing. All 3 of them pushing into the light.
Well, I'm going to attack the one in front of me with a +2
Yeah.
because of cash. It don't fucking matter.
Natural 1.
And then on the mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be.
Oh no.
Don't be a mimic.
There was a sitcom that existed here.
Oh, that was so close to a 20.
It's gone now.
Don't kill it. Don't kill it.
What's ABC gonna put on the air now, man? Killed the mimic.
A 22 hits, 7 damage. You slam into the mimic. He looks up. What the hell? This isn't even fair. They're all gaining up on me. You won't even 1v1 me, you coward. You stick your hand in someone's mouth and just walk away. Saloon. That's your spiritual weapon. What else? Oh, wait,
Not
actually,
gonna
you great sworded and your spiritual weapon. It's not
Yeah.
moving, staying where you're at. Kyrus.
Kyrus, even though this thing's trying to eat him, Kyrus kind of thinks this thing is cute. So he's actually going to burn his action to try and get it to stop attacking, and he's going to try to convince it to give up. So I do speak Undercommon, and I'm going to tell him, I did not kill your former friend. I just told you that he was dead. Now, give up now or you die.
Roll a persuasion.
I think that's a deception, my friend. Definitely killed his friend.
I didn't personally. I'm not lying.
Did you?
Which
I
one was
don't
it?
remember.
It was probably me.
I'm simply omitting a
Which
little
one even
detail.
was this? I don't know.
You see the mimic. He looks unperturbed, and he's about to chomp on your leg.
He can certainly
It's like an angry dog.
Yeah, that's
Uses
fine.
legendary action.
I'm done. That's I'm not gonna burn a bonus action.
Okay. He's gonna go ahead and go for a bite attack.
Foolish creature, you will fail, and you will die.
Oh, he crits you.
I'll show you what they do to people in the Underdark. Gets a critical hit.
Kick his ass.
What the fuck?
Chomps down on your leg.
I'm going to use my my reaction and chrono shift that.
All right, use up that spell slot, cast the Chrono Shift or whatever cooldown it is.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a reroll. 19.
19. Oh, and I can't use my reaction for shield, so I'll take the damage.
Normal damage, only 13 damage. Some of it acid. Any resistance? Nope.
To acid, I don't think so.
All right. Acid and chomping, slashing, or piercing damage, rather, as he chomps down into your leg. And let me just double check.
Ow, you son of a bitch.
You become grappled by it as it gets a hit on you. All right.
I am not grappled by you. You are grappled to me.
Its tongue is just wrapped around your leg. It says, I ain't done with you, buddy.
All right, it's gonna be more of the same. Bonus action, shove, athletics check.
He cannot beat it. He can't beat it. He's on the
Outstanding.
ground.
I promise I can do more things, guys. I promise.
Hey,
I'll just try to be conservative.
It's a solid technique. Shove, swing, swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's that.
That's definitely
And
gonna
then-
hit. 11
And
damage.
then second hit.
Nat 1 and a 15 for 24. Definitely hits. 9 more. Finishes him off. 2 slices, and he just clatters apart.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use my movement to give these guys another target. Can I step between either one of my friends here or no?
Between them, as in like trying to get to the other side of these guys?
No, like to try to shield them.
No. You could use extra movement to force them back if they're willing. Like you can move them with your movement if they're willing.
No, I guess we'll stay right here, and then they can. I'll be the main target here, so I'm good. Thank you.
All right. And yeah, so like if, let's say, Saloon, you want to like trade places or move her back, you use double movement to force somebody. As long as they're willing, there's no roll needed. Avarice is going to, does she know Undercommon? No. She's going to shoot at the Mimic. Oh, it's on your leg.
Fucking eating it.
Gets a solid shot in. Probably finishes the Mimic. 7 fire damage. Just a burst of flame scalds up your leg and warms you for a second, Kyrus, as Avarice blasts it off with fire. And she'll run up to the side. I think it's dead, and kind of kicks it. Pokes it with her
Kyrus.
staff.
Kyrus kind of looks a little sad. I always wanted one of those, but it is what it is.
You know how to talk Mimic.
It was speaking Undercommon.
Wisdom save. Roll me 3d8 Saloon for this round of damage.
Good roll.
No, that was 11 was the wisdom save. He fails it. Saloon needs to roll 3d8 for the radiant damage.
I did. It's a 17.
What?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Wow.
I got a quick pop-up that said I disconnected. I guess I disconnected for the instance of the roll only. That kills it.
You rolled just a 17.
Cash, you're up.
All right. Well, Onion is going to attack this guy. Hit him with that maul attack.
That misses.
Dang it! You know, I'll give up one of my attacks, so Onion
Okay.
has another chance. Is that it?
That will hit with flanking, yes.
Yes. Get him, Onion.
11 damage. Starts to claw apart one part of the armor's side and just breaking apart different pieces that are very quickly and poorly attached.
Let's see if we can finish the job with the short sword.
Solid
Trusty
hit.
short sword.
7 damage and 17. What is half of that? So, he could survive, I think. Wait. Yeah, nope. Even on half. Yeah. Even on half damage here. I believe he is dead. Let me just confirm. Half damage on 17. Yeah, that kills him. So even if he does save, which he would need a nat 24, so he probably doesn't, the wisdom saving throw, Jesus, the spirit guardians whisk through him, and you can see the seals imprinted with blood on the back of the plate armor shatter apart, and the thing just clatters to the ground to a pile of plate. 2 of them somewhat destroyed, and 2 of them somewhat dispelled. The armor certainly still somewhat usable or resellable to some degree. That will end the combat, as around the same time, clink, 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 the elevator finally arrives. Empty at the moment. We'll go on break. When we come back, you guys can traverse the elevator to the lower chamber. It also goes up one chamber to a higher chamber. But you know there's a few dwarves up there working.
Oh, see you guys in 15.
See ya. Hello, hello. What's up, y'all?
Good to go.
Huh?
Well, if Nick isn't back within 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
That's what my college told me.
To college. That was a crazy decision.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Did you get an art degree?
No, I got a degree in criminal justice with a concentration in corrections. And I work in a food production facility as a purchaser. So I do nothing
Yeah,
with said degree.
those things don't really correlate.
Don't worry about it. I graduated with a degree in physics and sold swimming pools for the last 30 years.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Still paying off your loans? I hope so.
So here in Canada at that time, we had student loan debt forgiveness.
Dang.
So one day I owe like 40 some odd $1,000, and the next I owed nothing.
Nice.
Jealous. I only owe 5,000.
Nice. I owe 0.
Actually, it's down to like. No, I think it's just above 5.
All right. Sorry about the delay, everyone.
I owe all of $0.
I got a message that Lazelle died and they didn't know how to fix it. But it is fixed.
Was it your wife?
Yes.
Yeah. My wife did the same thing to me with the Starian. I was like, just get a fucking scroll of Revivify or something. And she's like, what's a scroll of Revivify? I was like, oh my god.
That's what I said too. I was like, Withers can probably do that, but it was from the cutscene, so I actually don't know.
Okay.
Let's
Damn cutscene death.
Let's get into the rest of this, though. We left off with the battle coming to an end. The animated armor in this training room appearing to be no match for all of you as you took it all down. The Mimic, quite upset about his friend's death in Undercommon, chasing Kyrus and chomping into his leg with an acidic bite.
They're
Radagast
together in hell now.
pushing open a door, seeing a bedroom filled with trophies.
Is there a chest in here?
There is.
Hey, Kyrus, come here.
Third
Yeah,
time's a
well-
charm.
Yeah, maybe
What?
there's another one that'd be very symmetrical if you go push that one again.
That chest over there, you believe it is? Well, one moment.
maybe.
Let us take a look. I'll go up to the chest and I will actually talk to it in Undercommon and say, "You, wake up! Don't ignore me." I might even give it a little kick.
You kick it.
Is it working?
You see no
I
response.
I think this one is a real chest. Let me
Well, that's
find out.
bothering.
I'll try and open the trunk.
Inside of the trunk, you can see a ceramic jug of wine, a drinking horn, a rolled up piece of leather bearing a charcoal sketch of a Duergar woman, slightly older.
Dude, what?
Do I get a
like a
sense
portrait.
that any of Do I get a sense any of these things are valuable and or magical?
Nope.
Art is subjective, Kyrus. It could be worth something. to
It all
somebody.
looks pretty useless. It's his
Very.
belongings.
Yeah, take whatever you want. I think worthless. But I tell you what I want. Can any of you carry one of those suits of armor, the one that is not so damaged?
And super
I-
strong.
I mean, I'm sure I could probably put some. Well, hold on, let me see how much stuff Onion's carrying.
I am super strong, and I put it in my bag of holding.
Excellent.
Yeah, that works too. That works.
Once we find the blacksmith, we'll be able to modify it so that I can wear this.
Does
Very cool.
Does this
Um,
portrait of a dwarf look
Mhm.
like somebody that we have seen?
Kind of looks like the.
May know.
I mean, it's a Duergar, but it kind of looks like the Sunblight family a bit. You see some resemblance. You think it's their mother.
Was there anything interesting with these suits of armor left over after we
You think
destroyed
you
'em?
could salvage 2 full suits of plate armor, as well as some scrap that could be sold.
Oh, cool. All right. I guess I'll just put the plate armor on Onion inside the saddlebags.
Okay.
Hey guys, before we go up or down, there's another room we should go open up that we have ignored. That one down there. I would like to open it.
Do you guys spend the moment heading over the other way to that door?
Yes, why not? It is a good idea. Who knows? Perhaps that is magical, where they keep magical weapons.
Maybe there's another mimic.
Let me see. Let me see. Plate armor. Why is it so hard to find? There it is. Plate. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, he beat me to it. I just finally found it in this huge list of armor too.
Yep. All right. Then you all head over to that other room as well. Let me take a look. Another elevator that goes up and down, stopping for 1 minute on each floor. You see on the west there is a I'm sorry, on the east there's a double doorway. And it pushes open to reveal a small room with a small desk and a chair, braziers in the corner, and I'm not sure there's too much else. Arrow slit in the wall. It looks like it's like kind of like a commander's office. Not much in
Does it,
here.
like, open up, or is it just like a normal piece of wood desk? Like, no mechanical value.
Not much value at all. It looks like it's just a nice office desk
Nice
and
slab of
chair.
wood.
You can see some stacks of papers that have not been like finalized.
Yeah,
Boring.
very boring.
Hey, Tyrus, watch me go through this wall.
You take 20 d10 force damage.
That's fine. I'll survive.
You don't have Earth Glide. It hurts quite badly. I'll pass a little bit of time, but you all group up in this next chamber. Either or, the elevators go up or down. Do you all try to go up or do you all try to go down?
I didn't survive.
I'm just gonna say that maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to go up and work our way down.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You want to go up to make your way down? This makes no sense.
Okay, so think about it this way. What if there's a garrison of soldiers upstairs that we didn't realize? It's much easier to go up there, fight them by themselves, instead of potentially alerting them. What?
Cash. I know exactly what you mean, but you must be more precise with your words. What you said made no sense.
Tyrus, what goes up must come down.
Boom. Boom. Radagast. High five
There
again.
you go. Yeah, there you
Boom.
go.
And I start flapping my wings and hover.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You're
I go
going
up,
to
but
come
I
down
not
at
come
some
down.
point, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come down eventually.
You have to come down. You're gonna get tired eventually.
So then, you all go up.
Yes, I will
The DM is
sneak up
laughing.
there and take a look. Wait a second. The only way up is the elevator, or can we climb up the shaft?
You could
Please take an elevator.
try to climb
gonna
the
take the
smooth
elevator. You
wall of
climb
the
if you want.
shaft.
All right, yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll just take the elevator. Who wants to go up with me and Onion?
So you have witnessed Duergar taking the elevators to talk to Grandolpha about the coup. It's been rather constant. They go up and down. And she would have at least told you the upper floor is like a large area for the gate. And there's going to be some enemy Duergar up there. But she has a couple people up there as well.
All right. Who here speaks Dwarvish?
I speak the dwarf language.
Okay, you're gonna have to come with me, Radagast.
Why?
Because when we get up there, we need to tell the ones that aren't gonna try to kill us. They should
I'm sorry,
probably
Cash.
just-
Did you think we're all not going up there?
Well, I meant like we go up there first, so that if I get attacked, you can just say, "Oh, by the way, the ones who don't want to
Get on
die."
the elevator.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. We're working out together. It's
I don't know
fine.
what you're talking about.
It doesn't say much about any limit on the elevator, so I'm gonna say you can all get on there. Squeezing into the elevator together.
Yay!
Come on,
Has it
cuddle
been
up,
10
everybody.
minutes since our battle?
Yes, because they checked the other room.
Ah, okay.
That took like 2 minutes most.
I don't say it took
We
you
opened
guys
the
some
door, said it was boring, and left.
Yeah.
Although I guess going through like the papers. and
Collected the
stuff,
plate, went through the room. I'm gonna say 10 minutes passed.
yeah, that's like a little bit.
You all head upstairs. Let's go ahead and drop you. Did it even move you? It didn't. It just cloned you. You know what? I'll just drag you guys up there.
I've been cloned.
Yeah.
Ivor didn't come.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah.
No, it didn't drag your token. Hold on.
Okay.
We've reached max capacity.
We all just hop in and leave, and then we're like, wait a second, where's Ivar?
It is on a timer.
Let me pull this up. 1 second. Ascending the elevator deposits you in the middle of the large machinery room, filling the western half. A Duergar stands in the southwest corner, and I need you guys to roll me a d20. Even, he's on your side. Odd, he's an enemy. Even, he says, "Hey,
What's up?
Gradolfo told me about the plan."
Yeah, you
gives
should
you-
get the fuck out of
He
here.
gives you a wink. He says, "Oh, we're leaving now?
Well, no, I mean, you still want to be in the way.
You got it.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Good luck."
Wait, are there any
What a
more?
nice
Ask
guy.
him if there's any more that we should.
He says,
that
Oh
Is
yeah,
there-
how many fucking guys are?
Is there like a gain sign for the 2 silvers I should know?
Yeah,
You
you
hold
throw
up
you,
2
you wave
silver.
your hands back and forth like flailing, and then you gotta call like a bird.
Roll me a deception.
Sure.
That's the worst gang sign I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it's because I'm fucking with him.
He says, like this, "Caw! Caw!" Waves his hands around.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Hey, thanks, guys.
Good.
Appreciate you guys.
And say you're out, man.
Talk about
What?
meeting you in Gracklestug.
What?
I'll tell everybody I met you.
Okay.
In case you ever want to visit Gracklestug.
Make sure you show them that move too.
Yeah.
All right.
Radagast, why was he flailing his arms and making bird noises?
Oh, he asked if we had like a symbol of like a. I don't know. Like a gang sign, he said. I don't know. I don't know why he said that. But...
Large turning mechanisms, a large wheel that looks like it's part of the door mechanism that opened that upper chamber you all saw the dragon fly out of.
Wow.
All right.
Anyway. My eyes.
I'm just gonna delete the walls. They don't help.
Do you guys want me to kind of scout ahead, or are we all just going to collectively walk up there together?
I think we collectively walked up there together.
All right. Hey, Ivar, on an unrelated reason, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right.
And
Make sure to
Ivar
give him
just
the gang
takes them in.
sign when you get in there,
No.
so that they know what it's us. Oh, I forgot to bring my wolf. Whatever, he probably didn't fit on the elevator anyway.
On the other side, you hear more gears and another elevator, and you overhear 2 Duergar talking. I'm gonna roll 2d20 real quick. You hear one of them saying, "You hear they were making a coup or something? Yes, sounds like a lot of trouble. We should really report it to Zardarok. That old bitch is trying to get us in fighting."
You called her a bitch. That's fucked up.
Both enemies.
Can I wait until they look away?
Yeah, let's do perception checks for them, and let's do stealth checks. And then if you guys are stealthy enough, you can definitely get a jump on them here.
Awesome.
I didn't mean to roll a stealth for him. Sorry, I meant to roll a perception for the two of these guys. Natural 1.
Thinking about doing some bullshit. That's a waste of resources.
Natural 1 and an 8. You probably don't need to. Let's just throw quick stealths up.
Okay.
It's DC 4.
Disadvantage.
DC of 4.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We didn't get
Don't
like a
very
whole
low.
we
You
didn't
were
get a whole
pretty
bunch of nat
bad.
ones or anything, so we're good to go. They are chatting about the coup, but you guys have the jump. You have the jump on these two guys. A surprise round even.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, they're not friendly. Let's go kick their asses.
All right,
What is the plan? And Ivar was leading, so it sounded like you were gonna do something, but
Yeah, I'm gonna knock one of them down, and then just start attacking.
you just want to run out and shield bash one of them.
Good plan.
Yep.
Good plan.
Shield bash. Exactly.
Yeah, now
So,
you're getting it.
all right.
it's like, is your plan shield bash every time? And it's like, yeah.
No, not
Tried and
always,
true.
but it's working right
Tried
now.
and tested.
Hey,
18.
shield bash.
Shit works, man. The system works.
Random athletics for this guy. 17.
Oh yeah.
You almost don't push him to his feet as he starts to like catch his feet, and then you kind of go a bit lower and get him hooks. And he swoops onto the ground and slams down. Oh shit!
Then I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 attacks at advantage. One's a 19.
Do you want us to roll initiative, or do you think it'll even matter?
I'll just give each of you a
Two
turn.
fucking
If they're
figure it out,
alive,
yeah.
if they're alive at the end of the surprise round, we'll
Another
do
19.
initiative. All right, 9 damage and 12 damage. 2 solid hits on him, and he's knocked on his ass.
Awesome. And that's my turn.
We'll go
Thank
in
you.
the order here. Cash, you're up next.
All right. I just kind of let out a sharp whistle, and Onion just starts like dashing over to this guy, and is just gonna start kind of grabbing him and just like slamming him into the ground repeatedly.
Onion has advantage.
Advantage.
5 and a 4. Onion misses.
Dang it, Onion. Okay,
Goes
well, I'm
to
gonna
try
give
to,
up one of my attacks, so Onion gets another attack.
As he's trying to chomp, the
Do it.
Tanamir is just slicing downward, and it's hard to get in there. But eventually, Ivar relieves some of the attacks, and Onion gets an opening. 21 is gonna hit.
Sweet. Get
Onion
on.
leaps in
That's okay.
there and takes him down.
Yes. Go Onion.
Rips
And,
out his throat.
Wow, that is pretty brutal.
It is
oh my
bad.
god.
It's just
I go
standing on
from
his chest, rips out his throat, blood is spewing out of his mouth. It's a rough scene.
Okay, I'm like cheering him on, and then I kind of like, wait, no, Onion, spit that out! Onion, stop it!
He swallows it.
And
Yeah,
it's like a dog with a chew toy. Can I see this guy, or is this big object kind of blocking it?
I'll say, yeah, maybe cover there. There is some of it in the way, but you can see him.
that's the elevator, isn't it?
It is the elevator. It's a cage and a door.
Does he have cover from here? Or do I need
No,
to move,
you're
like,
good,
one
you're
more
good.
square? All right, sweet. I'll do kind of like a cool running jump off of Onion's back, and as I'm in the midair, I'm just gonna fire off a sweet longbow attack.
Natural 1.
But I'm a halfling. Let's
Halfling,
go.
21 hits.
Let's go.
No
Uh,
consequences.
It like bounce.
Being a halfling, it's paid its
it
dividends.
hits the gear. It starts to spin in the gear, and it gets like some tension on the other gear, and it shoots it back out. 14 damage into the back of this guy's head.
I'm like, yes, I am the greatest archer of all time. And with that, Onion will move right here, and then yeah, that's it.
Radagast.
Thinking about fatalitying this guy, but it's a huge waste of resources to do that.
I mean, hey.
Just hit him with a fireball.
I'm thinking about vortex warping him into the.
Into the gears.
But, no, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Yeah, save your slots.
would-
We have a whole
It
level.
would be
clear.
funny.
We have
I only
burnt
have
a
one
whole lot
second
of
level
stuff on
left
those
for me
first
fucking
guards
memeing on
anyway.
people with that.
Yeah. We've gone through some resources at the start of the dungeon.
I've only used second level. I just
It
it's a
misses.
waste. Fuck you.
Saloon surprise round.
Just know that I could have done something, but I chose not to.
You-
25.
Yeah, you can get up to him.
30. That is the wrong thing. That is the right thing. Oh, it's just normal. Okay.
That's gonna hit.
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna survive.
Oh,
Private roll.
that's not good.
Don't worry about me.
that away.
6 damage.
Friendly?
That's all.
He's still
Surely
alive.
Avarice or Kyrus can kill this guy. Surely.
If he doesn't, then we should let him live.
He earned his life.
Kyrus.
Kyrus is gonna try and firebolt this guy.
2 friendly, 2 enemy. 16 will hit.
Nice.
You see Saloon pull the great sword out and step back as a firebolt shoots over and burns all of his beard and his face charred up. His eyeballs start to melt out of his head. He falls
Oh my
back down.
god.
At the same time, the door on your left swings
Why are these
open,
guys-
and you see 2 Duergar holding up large hammers with clamps in their hands, and you just hear the heavy metal clink, clink, clamping, and they go, "For the rebellion!" At the same time, the northern
Yeah,
door
right.
pushes open, and 2 Duergar push out,
What the fuck are those things?
and they yell out, "For Sunblight!" And we
Uh.
roll into initiative.
Our guys are cooler. Real abominations on our side.
You guys can all roll that initiative there.
I keep forgetting where the initiative is on the fucking sheet.
I'll take a onion out of there. Perfect. Top of the round.
Cool. I rolled a nat 20.
Go kick
All
their
right.
asses.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Okay. Same thing as always.
Yeah.
Athletics check.
You sure you don't want to swing then hit him with your shield?
No. I
Not
need a
good up
16.
there.
It
It's
says-
rolling privately.
Oh, sorry. It says, "I'll give you a 16." Stands his ground and bodies into you.
Oh, he made it. Okay, outstanding. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and swing normally.
21
21?
is definitely going to hit. 11 damage.
Okay.
He looks badly
Then-
wounded on 1 hit.
Second. Wow, it almost was a 12.
He holds up
Almost.
a shield and quickly blocks the second swing.
Okay. That's my turn. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Let's
going to
see
say
what
that
weird
these...
robot guys can do.
I'm going to say these 2 guys enlarged before they pushed the door open. I'm just going to put
What?
them... Yeah, they would.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to do
What?
that really quick for them.
That makes sense.
The room's really hard to get them to fit into.
Would this? Yeah, this would just be a +2. They're not surrounded yet. Oh, it don't fucking matter.
The one on the right is surrounded. But a natural one is a
doesn't
natural one.
fucking matter.
I'm a medical baddie.
Well, you have
Ah.
a staff or a dagger. You have a staff, yeah.
I have
You count.
I have a lot of poke things.
You do count.
I did
How
stab a ghost one time.
inspiration
but
that.
Go for it.
Why is +4 never on my autofill for this? This is dumb. I'm guessing an 18 hits.
An 18 does hit. Nine damage. Not bad. Oh, it's in the other one? Yeah, it's on the other one.
It's on the one that's surrounded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He looks bloodied.
I will show the face myself.
Ooh.
Why did it move me up?
I
No, go
don't
back
know.
down.
Do that.
Oh well.
You can go in there if you want.
I don't wanna.
This
you could.
Duergar. He's gonna take 2 swings at you or 1 swing at you in retaliation here. Not a 2, a 1. A 9 is definitely not gonna hit. The Shield of Faith shining as he swings down just reflects off the war pick. Radagast.
I'm gonna draw my knife and stab this guy. Take that.
It's definitely gonna miss. You stab
What?
into some chainmail and the knife just gets stuck.
All right.
Kyrus.
Kyrus is going to try and move Radagast out of the way. In other words, I want to kind of swap places with him. If it
I
doesn't-
got him. I got it.
So you're gonna not let
I'm
me
gonna
do
kick
that?
his ass.
You
is what I'm
can
gonna
get
do.
into melee still on that square. If that's what you're trying to do.
I'll move to there. Reach out to this guy and
Really person. Not bad.
and he is wearing metal, right? So
He is wearing scale mail and he has a metal shield and a war pick. Yeah.
all right. So shocking grass with advantage.
That'll definitely hit. 7 lightning damage.
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
You see it just shock through all of his plate armor and all the way up all the scale mail. They all start to jingle and he just falls to the ground, hair and beard standing straight up. Smoke
Alright,
kind
and-
of coming out as he shrinks back down.
And I'll just keep moving to this spot, and that will be my turn.
Cash money.
Cash money, money cash. I guess I'll just hop up on this now dead Duergar's body, and from there I will just start stabbing. Well, actually, first I'll let Onion have his time to shine.
You
Like,
see
get him, boy!
some of the static is still there, and as Onion jumps on top of it, all of his hair kind of like poofs up.
Yes!
That'll
Wait,
hit.
did that hit? Yes! Go, Onion!
10 damage.
Sweet. And then I will give Onion a second attack with one of my attacks.
That also hits.
Onion, you did not
22.
fail me!
He's a dragon.
Max damage.
Let's go!
The Duergar looks bloodied.
Oh man, I was tempted to do the -4 short sword, but I'm pretty sure this guy's got good AC. So
It'd be
I'm
funny
not-
though.
If
Never
we're-
it
fail.
would be pretty funny, but let's see what happens with this. Ah, dang it!
Oh, it would have failed.
It would have failed, and it
Yeah.
does
Fail.
fail. All right.
Dang.
Fine. We get to see what these robo doors can do.
You see, he steps forward. The hammer, cling, cling, is just kind of pounding and moving in his hand. And he's going to go ahead. He makes a claw and a hammer attack. He'll start with the hammer. A natural 1. It slams into the ground as the Duergar pulls his head away. The claw attack. A 16 with your bonus will make it hit. With the flanking. 5 damage. He grabs the claw and twists the Duergar's head, and you just hear the neck snap. With that, combat
Yeah.
ends. as
All
these
right.
two rolled as allies.
Cool. Thanks,
Good.
guys. Can you tell them I said thanks, Radagast?
Cash says thank you for the assistance. You snapped that guy's neck real good. Is that in your brain?
Yeah.
Ooh, is that stinking? Is that itch? I feel like it would itch.
Sometimes I have a cream put around
Oh.
the edges of the metal.
On your brain? You have a cream for your brain?
Perhaps we can ask if they wish to join us downstairs.
Good old Kyrus is asking if you all want to join us on our assault at the Blue. We did snap that guy's neck real good.
Thanks. We're forge masters, workers, not fighters.
I mean, it's up to you. It's your freedom or whatever.
I heard we're working for you now, but we don't want any part in the slaughter.
Do you know how to make beer?
No. We worked here at the forge.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you work
Grandolpha
for us.
has offered us a job.
Do we what?
How do we?
In
How do we get?
Gracklestug.
Yeah. How do we get to the leader?
Oh. I believe he's in his office. The lower chambers are well fortified. When you first take the elevator, you'll find yourselves somewhere near the cavern entrance. From there, you'll see a fortified wall and gate, well guarded with a parapet. His office is in one of the walls behind that.
Alright, cool.
The slave
Okay.
chambers are outside of the gate. Everything else is inside of it.
Very well. Well, you can return to your hammering.
I think we're making our escape, ready to leave when you all are.
Yeah, they're all gathered up on the second floor if you want to go hang out with them.
We'll head there and start the defense.
Yeah, you do that.
And everyone that
um,
rolls into your rebellion will stack into this room.
Cool. Was there anything interesting in the rooms these guys came from?
No, not really. There's not much of note in here at all in the upper chamber.
Just a little fight area, I guess.
You can see X14. Let me see what that has in it. The workshop. There are smith's tools and tinker's tools. You can see a messy workshop and braziers illuminating the corners, stone tables and cabinets. In the middle of the room, there's a twisted bit of metal and a half-finished exoskeleton construct like the ones that you encountered on the room you came from.
Didn't we need smith's tools and or tinkerer's tools or something?
There are both of those here if anybody wants either or.
Can we put those in the cart? Because them bitches are heavy, aren't they?
Bag of holding?
A bag of holding?
Yeah, bag of
Question
holding.
mark.
They're like 50 gold a fucking pop, so that's fine.
Sure. I'll add those to your bag of holding then.
I think we needed them for the weather control device anyway. To like make that shit fucking installing shit not pull us up.
I think the 50 GP tools are the least expensive thing we have to worry about when it comes to that device.
Yeah, well, we now have a hookah that I could sell and apparently will match that diamond. So we're fine. You know how much this hookah's worth?
Who has the bag of holding?
Me.
You do?
This hookah's worth 2,500 gold pieces.
That is a very expensive hookah.
That's our weather control device right there in the form of a hookah.
Sorry, I'll just drop those in really quick. But that's about all that you really find up here.
There's also a really nice beard combing set.
Q.
All right, I added both those things to the bag of holding.
Yeah. We could go to the next level now.
Yeah, I guess we're done up here.
Yep,
It was
seems
gonna be
fair.
a whole lot up here. Where you going?
Yeah, you can take this elevator. It's all the same. I'm just gonna copy you all down to the
Any
lower
chance we
chamber.
could take like a short rest real quick?
Why do you need a
What?
short rest?
Again?
You know, I was hit in the face by several of those animated
You've been
armors.
hit in the face a billion times, Cash. Why is today different?
How
Averis,
hard exactly have you been hit?
He's just being a baby.
That is a good question. On a scale of like
He looks injured.
1 to 60, I'm probably at a 44.
It's weirdly specific. Where'd you get that number from?
But in all seriousness, I guess I just look like I probably have a bunch of bruises and bloody nose on my face, and yeah, I've been beat up a little bit.
ignore that. I'm just gonna put you all together and scoot you down there.
Okay.
And Averis says, well, we did already start the rebellion. We should probably get moving, because if they find out in the hour, they will fortify.
Yeah, those guys were literally talking about telling everybody that we're
Yeah.
trying to.
Cash,
No.
is it more than 12 or less than 12?
More?
Oh, there's that guy we kicked off the roof. There he is. Oh, you're dragging us around the map. I was like, where are you fucking? Why are we off the map? I see what you're
Because
doing.
you aren't in that area yet.
Don't want to show the stuff.
I can't remember the shortcut, but I know that there's a shortcut so that you can drag through Foundry and temporarily remove their vision so that you don't reveal anything as you drag them.
I have drag vision on, though, so I feel like it would reveal. I don't know, though. But either
Yeah,
way,
some-
we get you all down here, and we can get right into this here. The elevator comes to a stop. And you guys were going to do healing or something?
I can offer some healing if someone needs it.
I wouldn't turn down some, but also if it's going to be very resource intensive on your character, then don't worry about it.
No, I've actually never used this in this campaign yet. But let's see.
You gonna touch them with your lay on hands? Your
Healing
healing
hands. Interesting.
That's not lay on hands. What is this?
So 9 healing?
Yes.
Sweet. That puts me at
You're on delete the
50.
walls.
Oh, it's a trait.
Right.
That's fun.
Wow, I feel a lot better. Thank you, Ivar.
You're welcome.
You know, you ever think about not like running in there and getting punched?
You ever think about not fighting a chest all day?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I was out here with Ivar just dropping some animated armor.
That's
Should have
great.
seen it. We were like
Got
the
it.
dynamic duo plus Onion.
Yeah, pretty good. As far as our cleric saloon, I can offer to lay on hands you if you would like.
I mean, I'm not that bad.
She's been a lot worse. Like yesterday.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
I don't like dragons.
That's fine. I'm just offering to help what assistance I can because you're going to need your resources for whatever we're about to go through.
Let's just get this next door open. These dwarves aren't that
Yeah.
hard to slaughter.
This is
I gotta
true.
say,
They-
not
they have
slaughter,
the
it's
furry thing.
retribution. Get it right.
Oh, wait a second. I will feed Onion some of my special coffee. So Onion is now under Longstrider. Just want to
Alright.
get that out of the way before
That
combat.
can't be good for his stomach. Definitely
Nah,
not.
you'd be surprised. This guy can devour like whole humans. It's insane.
That's true. I think we've seen him do that actually. So yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's kind of worrying sometimes, but
A
you
little
know.
bit. You think he's gonna turn on us one day?
Well, maybe you guys, but he loves me.
Hmm.
We're special buddies.
I let him
like-
play with Miss Fluff. He loves me.
The elevator shaft terminates in this room. A large stone wheel next to the iron cage turns constantly. You find yourself at the very bottom of the tower.
All right, well, come on.
You shove open a doorway, and you see two Duergar. I didn't reveal them until you actually walk in, so... you see two Duergar up ahead, and one of them turns and says, "Oh shit!" And he drops his weapon. The other says, "Huh? What the?"
Get that guy.
And we roll initiative. This one drops his weapons. And we'll get some initiatives on all of you real quick. And if you can take him down or restrain him before he warns anyone, perhaps.
Has it been 10 minutes since the last battle?
No. It's only been like a
I
minute.
still have Shield of Faith.
Yes.
Nice.
That
We
was
have
the
10 minutes to
reason.
finish the dungeon. Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's only been like a minute. You guys just waited for the elevator and came down. Saloon, top of the round here. As the
Damn,
door
it's
opens, the dwarf on the north looks friendly. I'll just put the charm effect on friendly ones.
I'm running! And with a +2, I stab him. I successfully stab.
12 damage. Oh,
That's
shit.
all I do.
Averis steps up into the back, and we'll get a... yeah, we're just gonna do a firebolt. We're gonna save spells.
Fireball him. Fuck it. Embrace chaos.
Fireball in the whole room. Why not?
Man, fuck it.
18 fire damage. That
Round
is
it.
all we needed. So immediately, Saloon steps up, stabs into his gut, and as she does, a bolt of fire flies over the shoulder once again, burns the Duergar up, and this one goes, "Rebellion. Yep, I'm on your side."
Yep.
Yep.
Go on up.
Jumps onto the elevator.
Bye.
"I'll see you later."
Bye. What a nice guy.
We'll just move him up out of there. You see another door up ahead.
Is there anything in this room, or was it just kind of like a room subdued?
X21, treacherous guards, two Duergar.
Treacherous?
Yeah, it's just the name of the room.
I guess one of them was treacherous.
No, they wanted to thwart Zardarok, is what it says.
Huh.
Like if you listen to them, there's a 50% chance he knows Zardarok's whereabouts. Let's see if he does. 29. He does not.
We'll find him.
He says, "Oh, I've been on guard duty for a while. Good luck."
All right.
Up ahead, you guys see a single doorway that pushes open. Do you guys stealth? You guys going in loudly? Do you guys try to listen? What are you guys doing?
Surely they know we're here by now.
I say we try to listen though for a bit and see if we can disseminate some kind of information.
I'm assuming only the people who speak Dwarvish can actually listen in on this, though.
That's true. Oh shit, that's an actual 20.
That's a friend.
Don't worry about it. You don't gotta worry about it.
What's a friendly dragon is what that is. I listened to the door.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to fix something. As you listen to the door, you hear, it sounds like something speaking in Undercommon.
I don't know what it's saying.
and it's also kind of just making grunt noises like.
I think it's stupid. Whatever it is.
Then you hear multiple of them kind of laughing like.
It was funny though.
Before we open the door, Kyrus is going to cast on himself. Yeah, is it self? Yeah, it is. See invisibility.
Nice.
I have
Huh?
seen these Duergar disappear and become invisible. I will not let this happen.
Oh, it's been longer than an hour.
The door pushes open. There's far too many lights in this room, making it just really, really bright. I'm just going to tune that down a bit.
Just watching cracks appear as you move these lights.
You see a chamber up ahead. In the ceiling of this hall arches to a height of 30 feet. Stone steps lead up to a semicircle dais to your immediate right. Atop of the dais, a misshapen throne crudely carved out of a black crystal. Small, crackling flames burn in braziers that occupy the corners of the room. Slumped near the east wall is a tall, bipedal fungus creature. Luminous spores float in the air around it, and a savage white-furred biped has torn off one of the creature's arms as it's holding it, while the other 4 white-furred bipeds covered in fungal growths try to capture the spores in what look like jugs. I'm going to share some art and then show you guys where these creatures are as you peer through the doorway. And this is what you all see.
Some puppies.
I don't know why they made it so dark, because it's a very well-lit room. But yeah, you see these guys standing behind it with jars. You guys actually have their back right now. And the Myconid, who I'm going to roll a perception for. Does not notice you either as the door opens.
So you said these things look like they have mushrooms coming out of them too?
These things are covered in spores. They are spore servants, it looks like, controlled by the Myconid spores.
So they're not bullying him. They're just
And this one looks like a big buff Quaggoth, and he does not have spores.
Interesting.
You can roll nature checks if you'd like.
Sure. Like it doesn't look like they ripped this thing's hands off just for like shits and giggles.
Yeah, roll nature checks. Let's see.
Yes.
Damn, guys. All right, Radagast is just like, that's just for shits and giggles. But the rest of you, you know that they are forcing the Myconid sovereign to create the spores. And to do that, he needs to be under distress. And so they are wounding him. And he will grow back his missing limbs, given time. But they are torturing him. And you also know that this Myconid in particular looks like a sovereign, which is specifically like the leaders of their people. A very strong and powerful type of Myconid in comparison to the others.
Big boy.
And you see a throne, a black stone throne made of chartling.
Gross.
Gross.
Nobody's doing anything. Kyrus is going to.
Do we have something to get the jump on them with? Like a spell?
I got you guys. Watch this.
Don't
Target.
attack. Don't attack.
I just kind of gave you this look like, really?
I believe this is prisoner of Duergar.
Yeah, obviously. I'm going to attack the things torturing it.
The one in the back? Oh, well, perhaps
This
not the ones covered with spores, though.
Oh, so you want me to attack this one?
Yeah. That one, yes.
All right then. Let me hit him with that good old hunter's mark. And am I good to attack him?
We can definitely do the attack to start off combat here. Start off
Sweet.
with initiative. It'll be hidden. I mean, advantage, I mean.
Advantage.
28.
1, 6.
Solid 16 damage. And that will start combat. Everyone roll initiative for me. Let's get you all on here. Alright, it looks like we got everybody. As that shot goes off, we jump to Kairos. Are you muted?
God, yes, I am. Sorry about that.
You're
I
good.
was gonna say, yeah, Kairos kind of wedges through the people here, gets on the steps of this dais, lifts his hand up, and fires off a fireball at that far one.
Ah,
What is that?
It's going to be a chair.
Oh, okay. Oh, that is bad.
13. That hits.
Oh, it hits.
That hits. Not that hard to hit these guys. For 17 fire damage, that is pretty fucking solid. He is going to take all of that.
And after doing that, I kind of turned to the Myconid and just, kind of half raise my arms or try to look non-hostile towards the Myconid. That'll be my turn.
I know I just copy-pasted one, and I don't know where it's pasting. That makes me sad. Alright, I'll figure it out after. Oh, I see it. Jesus. Okay. I'll track those down. We're going to go to the next person in the turn here. Saloon.
I was told not to hit the spory ones. So I'm gonna move over here. And told to dead as soon as I find it.
Spore ones do look pissed off.
Yeah, they ripped that guy's arm off. I'm
That's
kinda
gonna
confused why they
fail.
think differently.
And he takes versatile damage for a 10.
He's still alive,
That's
but he's holding his head and screaming in pain. Roar! Roar! One of the Spore servants looks pissed and is going to charge after you all as you enter into the room. Kairos, starting with you, 2 claw attacks. A 9. And a natural 1 for a 6. You quickly run up the stairs and dodge out of the way of 2 swipes. Radagast.
Well, I'm not fucking going in there. I'm gonna shoot that guy in the back.
That's gonna hit. That is easily gonna finish him off too. You start to hear something in your head, all of you, in kind of a simultaneous voice echoing through each of your heads. Thank you, friends. They've been wounding me every day. Please, help me escape.
My brain. Are they still attacking us?
These spores are, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up. Alright. Oh wait, wolf. Fuck. God damn it.
Wolf runs up.
Go get him, yeah. Fight that guy.
At the same time, this spore servant's gonna rush down and go for Saloon here with 2 claw attacks. 18 will hit the Quagoff. 24 on the first claw.
Ah,
19 on the second.
beats it.
2 hits. Minimal damage and middle ground there. 7 and 4. 2 con saves for that Shield of Faith. And that's 2 hits onto you. 10 bite damage from the dire wolf.
Yeah, any strength save. Or becomes a prone.
Good to go.
Yeah, let me just get a strength save in. He does
That'll do
succeed. Ivar, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Am I getting flanking with everybody around or anything currently?
At +2 on this guy, yeah. Or
Plus
that,
2
or
on
that
that guy.
yeah. You're flanking with Saloon and with the
Unharmed.
wolf.
Got it. All right. Instead of knocking prone, I'm gonna push 5 feet away from Kyrus. So, like here. Actually, no. I'm gonna push this one and push him here.
All right, strength saving throw.
Okay. Good to go. Where is
15.
16?
He fails it by 1, and you shove him back this way, right?
Yep, that's correct. I want to get him away from Saloon and Kyrus. And then I'm going to take the attack action on the jack-o'-lantern. Now, since the wolf is directly across me, is that advantage, right?
No, there's no advantage from the flanking. Only flanking for +2 and surrounding for +4.
Got it. Alrighty. Then we'll go ahead and take 2 swipes at that one that I have highlighted.
22 is definitely going to hit. 16 damage.
Awesome. Then that's a nat 20.
Do it.
Hey. Oh, critical damage was only a 1, though. But
Yeah, that sucks.
16 and then 1. Oh, he has 2 health left.
All good. I'm between everyone. They can move up, but that'll be my turn. Thank you.
You slice off one arm, and you can see the spores kind of wither as soon as the arm falls off. Not much blood comes out, and then as you slice off the other arm, you think that will kill the beast, and it just kind of continues to lunge forward.
Okay.
Avarice. She steps up. And let's go ahead. We'll upcast a Scorching Ray. I think she gets 1 additional ray. So the first one at this guy. And then we'll do... We'll probably shoot all 3 at that guy. Alright, 1 hit on the first one is going to finish him off. And then 2, 3, 4 on the next guy. And she'll get behind the wolf to right here. Just to get out of the doorway. Cash.
All right, we're gonna come through this doorway and kind of gonna transfer my hunter's mark to this guy right here, and then I'm gonna let loose my longbow attack. I'm guessing that hits.
Sorry, I was just reading something. 27 definitely hits.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you were said it didn't hit, I would be concerned.
You see that one hold up a magical shield and block all attacks.
He uses his legendary action to kill you
Becomes
instantly.
completely invulnerable.
He uses
Cast power word kill.
Power word kill, exactly.
Power word.
22 is gonna hit.
No save.
The Myconid servant says, "This is how I trap everyone." And you all become spore servants. 14 damage is gonna kill that guy too.
No
Wait,
save.
it's just
You
too
save.
quick. I do that thing where I knock 2 arrows onto my bow, fire them both, and it's just straight through the eyeballs.
Oof. Stirring the brain as they hit the back of the skull. It falls to the ground.
Alright.
The final Quaggoth servant is gonna rush forward. Get into the battle here. He'll claw at you with a +2 from the flanking twice. At Avar. A miss on the second one, but a hit on the first. For max damage of 9.
Okay.
Slices across your arm. At the same time, you all hear some growls and howls from the other room as this door shoves open and 4 Quaggoths emerge out of the room. We'll roll them into initiative. We'll go to the top of the round. Round 2, Kairos.
Seeing those 4 suddenly burst out, Kairos will. He will move to here. He'll look at them, and he
Do
will.
some math in his head. Get the angle right.
Fireball them.
Love to see it.
Oh, what a piss
That's
poor
a
roll.
Yeah, that's a terrible fireball.
Fail, 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 and 1 success. Top to bottom, left to right. They are going to take 19 damage for these 3 and 8 on this one. All
had
surviving 9. All surviving the
5
fireball.
ones in that.
I know.
5 ones.
Sorry. I'm looking
Terrible.
through my abilities right now to see, do I have anything that lets me
Fix
reroll
that.
damage?
You see as like the flame settles, they're all just still standing. Just pissed off and somewhat singed.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm lucky.
Yeah. And for my bonus action, I'm going to realizing my fireball didn't do quite as much as I hope it would do. Not that this will do much, but since I'm not concentrating on anything, I'll put a resistance on myself. And that would be me turn.
Alright, resistance. Let me drop that on you, and we can remove the concentration, or it gave you it. Okay, it already gave you it. Perfect.
Yep.
Awesome. Saloon.
I murder everything in one shot. No need to roll.
The
They're just
Myconid
dead.
explodes. The Quaggoths, they actually are on fire, and they are
Alright,
dead.
next round. Moving on.
You see Mistfluff turns into like
Moving
a large
on.
griffin creature and just
We're
like
done.
eats them all and then shrinks back down.
Campaign over.
Yeah.
Holy fireball, come on.
This one is gonna get told to dead.
Wisdom saving throw.
He is not wise.
He is not wise. 10
10 damage.
necrotic damage. Just
And
grabbing
I'm
at his
gonna
head.
scoot around the corner.
Okay.
Can I even get up here? Nope. I moved too far back. Well. What we do about this? 20, 25, 30. Uh-huh. And I guess I'm going to... Which one's about to go, this guy? I'm going to Frostbite. The one next to Kyrus.
Con save.
Fuck!
Shakes off the ice.
I curse. And then the wolf will, oh fucking no, eat that guy.
He'll have a
I don't think he
+2
has a
from
way to
flanking.
do it.
I think he has advantage from being a wolf. That's gonna hit.
Tactics. Strength save.
He doesn't
Fuck.
get knocked down, but he takes 13 damage.
Cool.
This Quaggoth Spore Servant shatters his jar for his action. And you all see
Okay.
another Spore Servant rise from the corpse of this one.
Spooky.
We roll him into initiative.
Does he look like he's friendly with us?
No, he looks
or-
pissed off.
Dang.
The Myconid
Good try,
servant rings out into all of your heads. They've been using my spores. Some type of psionic. Duergar leads them in ritual. Help me,
Don't-
and I'll help you.
We'll
can
save you.
start
We're
by doing
professionals.
something.
He looks badly wounded. I don't actually have him wounded, but he's missing his arms. He looks fucked up and bleeding.
Back.
This guy is going to go ahead, and that was his action. I think that is... He's going to take an op attack from Ivar as he gets around to here.
All right. I'll
have
go ahead
done
and
that.
swing.
That will hit.
Not great damage.
9 damage into him, though, as he gets over to there. Ivar, you are now up.
Okay. I'm gonna swing. Kind of. I can't move. There it goes. All right. Gonna go ahead and target this one. Shield bash prone. Let's see. Try to kill this one off and then help out.
Natural 20.
Oh, I had natural 20. Wow. All right. Then I'll go ahead and take 2 attacks. Here's the first. I don't think that
And
hits.
That is
+2.
That is gonna hit with flanking.
Oh, outstanding. Then second hit.
Good job, pup.
Definitely hits. Another 13 damage. He's still standing.
Okay. That's action, bonus action. That'll be everything. Thank you.
Oh, oops, I skipped Avarice. Avarice is going to get further into the room. And she says, "That's not a fireball. This is a fireball." And she's going to drop a fireball where it scrapes up against your face, Kyrus. But it doesn't hit you.
Nothing but ones. Here we go.
That's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones. Slightly better. Kyrus.
Slightly better.
Kyrus just looks back at her and kind of like shrugs and goes, It is okay.
They might even survive it, which is going to be amazing. Ready? Half damage. They all survive. Full damage on this one. I think he still survives. The fire settles, and she goes, "They're more resilient Quaggoths than I'm used to. That's not normal. 2 fireballs? That's not normal. That's not a
going on?
normal Quaggoth.
Has it just been a while?
It's
What
not
is
a normal Quaggoth. It's the air is cold." That's her turn.
It's cold.
happening? Yeah? I didn't realize.
This one is gonna rush forward out of the fire, pissed off, and make 2 claw attacks at you.
Mhm.
But we really needed that to kill a couple of them for Kyrus' sake. Oh dear. Uh-oh.
1 hit and 1 crit. Normal damage. You take 7.
I'm gonna shield the first one.
All right. Also concentration on the crit then. I'll apply the 7 back as healing.
I'm a warcaster, so advantage on that.
All right. Critical damage will go through past the shield. Bring you. You can ignore this check, but that'll bring you down to 11. Cash. Actually, wait. Let me check one last thing. Well, okay. You're actually lucky there. It has a little bit more than it needs. Cash, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my longbow and I'm gonna attack this fool right here.
That'll hit.
And damage.
Not bad. That's going to finish him off as the arrow shoots out and sticks right in. Wait, wasn't that guy on the ground? Might have been a disadvantage attack. Either way, it hits.
No,
Don't
he
worry
was
about
the-
it.
that
Was he?
one- That was the guy. that
Oh, he
kept
crit.
me
Yeah, he
from
succeeded.
saying,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
by the way, Nick, that first hit that I shielded, it did hit. Sorry.
Even with
I have,
shield?
I have 23 AC.
Okay,
And
then
you rolled a
keep,
23 attack.
keep your shield then, and I'll just give you the 7 damage. And I guess roll a second con save in case it fails on the second.
This might be the first time someone goes down
It
and
succeeds.
isn't dead.
All right, Cash, back to you. The shot takes out that first one.
All right, and then I'll kind of just do like a bunny hop off of Onion and over Radagast. And I will Hunter's Mark this guy right here, and we make another longbow attack, see if this hits.
It
Does that hit?
does. It does.
Yes.
Not too hard. These guys don't have any armor on or anything. Shoots into the fur and sticks in deep. 21 damage.
What the fuck?
Kills him.
I'm like, honestly, ever since I dropped Hunter's Mark, my damage rolls have just been on fire.
Oh, you maxed
and
it. That's why. That's why.
Yeah,
Max both of those
just
there.
absolutely obliterated. Then I'm just like, don't worry, Radagast, I would never let any harm befall you. And then Onion's
What?
gonna
I don't
sprint
think
over
I've been
here.
hit by anything in like a month.
Well, just thought I'd be friendly.
I guess
about
that
it,
means
you
you're doing a pretty good job.
know? Yeah, it's because I haven't left you out of my sight in a month. That's why.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I will move Onion over here next to Actually, I'll move Onion over here next to Kyrus.
Okay.
And Onion is dodging.
You got it. Quaggoth. Near death. Seeing that arrow come out, actually, he will charge at you. 30 feet across. Comes charging at you, screaming. He looks like he's in a wild fury. He makes these attacks with advantage.
What the fuck?
The first one's a 23.
Oh, that definitely
The
hits.
second one is an 18.
Definitely hits.
Here's damage to start. And then wounded fury damage.
So,
2d6.
right after, I'm like, Radagast, I would never let harm befall you. He just starts viciously attacking me. I'm like, Radagast, save me!
Help me!
You take
Oh my god.
6 plus 4 on the first one, which is just 10, so base con save, and then 9 and 8 on the second. Let me get that in there, which brings you badly injured, but you do keep up concentration. And we go to, you can ignore some of those other ones. You don't have to roll them all.
Okay.
You got the 2 in there that you needed. And we go to the next Quaggoth. They have to be under 10 health for that to work. That's the only one that was that low. This one will charge
The final
forward
breath.
as well. But they're going to gain up on Kyrus here, as they are pack-like creatures and do want a kill, so that they can use more spore stuff.
Or spore stuffs.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a spore Kyrus.
It wouldn't be the first time he died. That's crazy.
This time I will use my shield.
Shield that. Alright, reaction used. That will block that first hit. Just make sure that spell slot's marked down. That's his turn. This Quaggoth will rush forward, and seeing Onion in the open, he'll make some disadvantage claws at Onion. He will have a +2 on these, but a natural 1 is always going to miss.
Yeah. I'm like, don't you hit my owlbear!
And
Oh, he
a
dies. I was like, why did he hit
15 is
him?
going to miss. That misses.
Close one.
This Spore Servant, just risen, steps forward and will attack Ivar from behind here, getting 2 claw attacks. Oh, not at advantage, sorry. First one is going to miss either way. Second one...
Miss.
Gonna miss. Alright, that's the second round of combat. Top of the round, Kyrus. Finding yourself somewhat surrounded by these beasts.
Yeah. Kyrus is like weirdly not panicking or not all that worried about it. He's going to reach out to the one. Do I blow? That one's badly. That one's barely. Let's try and thin the herd a bit here. I'm going to take an op attack from...
Southern guy?
Oh, I can't make it around without getting 2 op attacks.
Where are you trying to get to?
I was trying to line them up, but no, that's too risky. No, I'm just going to shock and grasp the one to the south here.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
5 damage, shocks him a bit, takes away his reaction.
And do I want to be here for this next little bit? Probably not. I'm going to bonus action. Where's my... I thought I had a free Misty Step, but I guess not. So we'll use a spell slot and Misty Step.
Hey, that's a good spell.
And we are going to move over here.
Very nice.
That will be my turn.
Saloon, we go to you. Taking
Peek my head out.
taking the corner
I
of the
go.
door.
You guys didn't kill him yet.
But
Toll the dead on the one next to Onion.
Wisdom saving throw, not the wisest.
He fell. 11 damage.
Necrotic damage.
And I hide even further.
Alright. Saloon's like, I have gotten to the injured state. I shall stay in the back. Radagast.
well, I'm feeling bold. Take my level 1 spell, Magic Missile. I'm gonna send 1 missile at this line of dudes.
1,
Each
2,
one will
3.
get 1.
Okay.
First one.
4?
4 damage kills him. No, it doesn't. Is 1
Fuck.
HP. I lied.
That's bullshit. Second one.
Definitely does not kill him, but 3 damage.
Third one.
We need a 4 here. He's got 1 HP.
What the fuck?
He's got 1 HP.
I could have lightning bolted you all, but that seemed like a waste of time.
Avery says they've survived 2 fireballs and multiple magic missiles. These are not normal Quaggoths. It wasn't me. And I don't blame you anymore, Kairos.
That's crazy.
I forget what's the rule on the direwolf can share a space with Cash, right? Because he's small. Is that how it works?
Cash is not small. Cash is medium, right?
No. Halflings are small, and yes,
Are they?
halflings they can share space. Well, hold on. Let me double check. It might be
I'm
they
pretty
can
sure
move
they're
through
small.
space.
They're like the only things that you could do.
Oh,
that
you
with,
are
right?
small. Yeah, you're good
Yeah,
to go.
yeah. I mean, I know for a fact I'm small, but I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
2
Is
sizes
it
are
halfling?
larger. Yes, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move
Direwolf.
through space. Yep.
Well, oops, that's the fucking.
You can
Whoa.
share a space. He doesn't. It's move
Yeah.
through is always fine with your allies. He can share a space with you.
Yeah, that's what I was talking.
Basically,
he
you're
will-
like standing under the wolf.
Defend Averus and eat this Quaggloth with 1 hit point.
He gobbles him down.
Nom nom nom, and then he will continue forward.
Radagast, my hero.
I didn't do that.
Oh well, thank you, Wolf.
He's gonna die today.
He's the
That
unsung
wolf has a
hero.
day life expectancy.
Seeing you disappear, they are going to step forward, and he's going to take an op attack from Onion, because he's going to go after Ivar.
Ivar, look out!
Good to go.
But Onion gets an op attack.
Onion, do your thing. Click. Oh, that's charge. My bad. Meant maul. Attack. Roll. Oh, dang it.
Okay, natural one's gonna
Try.
miss. He steps forward. He's gonna do 2 claw attacks at you. These have a +2. I didn't add it there. I'll add it here. That one misses on a 15 and a 14, both missing. Claws just slicing forward. Ivar, you're up.
Okay. I'm still gonna choose to conserve resources. There's a lot of things I could do, but we're almost got them. So, Shieldmaster shoved prone. Gonna go ahead and throw my athletics throw, which is not great. He's got to beat an 11.
He's got a +3 on his strength. 5.
Okay, awesome. So should be able to take out this one really quick. First swing and advantage. 14.
That does hit.
Outstanding. Then second hit. 27.
Definitely hits. Another 12 damage.
Awesome.
28 damage into him. He's still alive, but badly wounded and cut apart on the ground.
Okay, that's action, bonus action. I think I am good. Thank you.
Averus.
You should magic missile them.
That didn't work last time.
Surely this time. Surely.
Alright, I'll do 1
Forget
to
it.
this one, 2 to that one.
That one's head is literally barely attached to its body.
I'm going to
This
do
should
1
be
and
fine.
then 2. They'll finish the one on the ground.
Surely.
Alright, 1 on the far one, and then 2 on the close one.
Surely.
That kills that one. 3, and then 4. She finishes off those 2, and
See, look at
we'll
that.
get to that square to be a little bit more open here. Cash.
All right, let me see. So this guy's prone. I'm definitely not attacking him then. Well, I'll just attack the ones unharmed. I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on it and then just make some longbow attacks.
His mark moved over. That's gonna hit. Solid 17 damage. The bow whizzing past everyone and stabbing into the Quaggoth. Still hits.
Oh, let's go. And... Is he alive? Still,
15
perhaps?
damage, I believe so. Yeah, still alive, but badly wounded.
All right. Then I'll just have Onion move right here, and I will move over here.
What the fuck?
Oops, I skipped the last guy here. Quaggoth Spore Servant's turn. He is Hunter's marked, hit by you. Well, he'll go for Ivar, who's in his way. We're going to say the Myconid guy did disengage into the corner while you guys are fighting. Get him out of your guys' way. He's going to do claws twice. Didn't add the +2, but that's going to be a miss and a miss. And he's going to get to this side of you during that. And top of the round, Kyrus.
All right. Since this guy got all close and personal, Kyrus is going to reach out and he's going to shock and grasp him.
You'll have a +2.
2, okay.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
8 lightning. Near death. Still alive. The first standing up on the back of the creature, and he's howling and quite angry. He looks like he's also gone into that furious rage.
And I am...
Oh, actually, never mind. The
that'll be
Spore Servants don't do that. Only the Quaggoths do. Ignore me.
No problem. That'll be my turn.
Alright, Saloon. Still hiding. The elevator comes down.
Why are they still not dead?
Dude, it hasn't even been a minute.
I don't care. The one next to Kyrus.
It's round 4. Been like 20 seconds.
I don't like these things. They're big. They hurt.
11.
His head pops off.
Maybe.
I don't think
Yes,
so.
it does. Just enough. His head just explodes out in a cloud of spores.
Wow, that was crazy.
Radagast.
I'm gonna shoot this guy at disadvantage.
He is knocked on the ground. Go for it.
Bang.
That will hit.
13. Die. Look at that, Kyrus. That was almost as much damage as your fireball. That's crazy. What the fuck?
That brings us
Yes,
to
but
the end of
only to
combat.
one target. I did it to 4.
I guess that's true. That is true.
The Myconid reaches out to each of you in your head. Good work, everyone. My name is Plurota. I'm the sovereign of my people. We were attacked by the Duergar.
Mm.
I've been trapped here for some time.
That's unfortunate.
I see. Do you know where the lead dwarf is?
Yeah, we're gonna kick his ass.
I'm not really sure. I didn't get any information outside of what was in this chamber. I tried to read some of the dwarves' minds. Most of them seemed shielded. They seemed to know how to use my spores. I have no control over those creatures they made.
Ah, this explains much, yes. Tell me, do you have any ability to heal, perhaps?
Only my own body over time.
Would you do it in like an hour? Because I get the feeling we're about to be sitting here for an hour.
I can wait. No need for me to help. When you
Great.
do clear a way for me to get through, there's a
on, let's take
passage
the
to the
elevator.
Underdark. I'm afraid I can't. Too sensitive to the cold and the sun.
I guess you are a plant. Make that. Wait.
And Kairos right away corrects you. No, actually, not plant. Fungus, a whole different type of creature. I can
Iris,
explain if
I have never seen any of this fungus in my entire life. I live in a tundra.
Some people say I'm a pretty fun guy.
Who says that?
Nice.
Who says this?
I think it was a halfling.
Well, if you can't assist in battle, then try to stay out of the way.
That chair. He points to it.
Mm.
When you touch it, you hear voices. The Duergar come in here and sit upon the throne every once in a while. Just thought you
Really?
should know.
Can I
Looks like
look at the chair?
Yeah, it looks
I
like
want.
one solid black crystal was carved into a throne.
I want to use this.
You sense desecrated ground. A great evil permeates from the chair.
Okay, am I able to tell if it's like fiendish or celestial? Well, it shouldn't be celestial because it's evil.
No, you don't sense a being within the chair.
Okay.
Rather, what you sense is the way that you would sense consecrated ground in a holy place. You sense desecrated ground. The chair itself is desecrated. It is chartling, which I don't think the party has fully explained to you what that is, but they seem to be quite adverse to touching it.
Okay, then Ivar will explain that it seems to be desecrated as Chardolin.
Yes, of course, the Shadowland. We know this. Very bad stuff.
It's not them. It's not them talking to somebody. It's them just going crazy when they sit on it.
Perhaps there might be more to it, though. If they come and sit here and hear voice, this could be some way of communicating. Perhaps this is how they communicate to. We should destroy this. Yes, I think it is made out of the shadow, and if we hit it hard enough, it should break. What do you think, Avarice?
Well,
I can try that, but I'm not much with blacksmithing tools or.
A big hammer would work better.
Yeah, just get a big hammer and just kind of smack it.
the
Smack it
cult
a couple times.
did find much use in those shardling amulets. They did reach out to Levistus with them. That was not just madness.
Levistus, you say?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That's
there
news
was,
to me.
Yeah, we met the devil, but not really. They're
Well,
dead now, so you don't really got to worry about it.
I mean, Right.
What does Levistus have to do with all of this, aside from the icy throne part?
Well, they all,
I don't think they
his
had anything
cult
to
was
do with it.
aiding me in my mission.
So you serve Levistus.
When it serves me, yes.
I see. Well, I don't exactly have a hammer, so if one of you would like me to hit this, it's just going to break into smaller shards. Should probably
Bet.
blow it up in some way.
Saloon, didn't you say there was a forge down here?
What, you just wish to drop it in lava?
Sounds pretty
Yeah, why not?
convenient to
Why
me.
That
not?
actually sounds smart.
Yeah, that
It
sounds like it
was
would work.
lava.
I mean, if we spend the next 5 to 10 minutes trying to break a giant throne, someone's probably just gonna hear us.
Yeah. We
Fuck.
should clear the cavern first and then deal with this.
Yeah, I like the throwing it in the forge idea. I think that sounds cool.
What if we just break the weather control device again and then throw it at the that throne?
That
I
could
see
work.
nothing go wrong.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong if we do that?
It was quite the explosion.
Yeah. We just toss that into a room one day, just see if they touch it.
Well, some of you look pretty fucked up. Why don't we rest here and hope guards don't enter for the next few minutes?
Yeah, I would be opposed to that.
Well, I feel
Yeah,
fine. So I'm gonna look at the other room while you do that.
Radagast can keep watch, make sure we are not snuck up on.
Do you all want to take a short rest?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Man,
That
you
would
guys
be nice.
got kind of fucked up on that one.
All right, take a short rest here, and that I think is where we will leave off for the night, with the party planning the next few minutes for their next attack upon the lower section, the forge, within Sunblight Tower. We'll move up to 11:30 here, dropping off some of those 10-minute buffs. Get all those short rests in. And when we come back next week, we will pick up with the final level of Sunblight Tower. Quite an exciting forge level, to be honest. I think they did a pretty good job on the design of
Yes.
this. And I rolled to see what the random nat 20 was. That was to see exactly where Zardarok is right now.
What building?
Which is
Did
gonna-
he move?
yeah,
he
which-
moves around. That's kinda
Exactly, yeah. He could be anywhere throughout the area. And he is currently in a specific room. So a fun one too, adds to the story a bit. And I'm excited to see you guys get to that vault, because it's a fun vault too. Treasure chest for each of the doors, and it's an odd one. But a lot of cool stuff that we get to pick up on here next week.
Cool.
And I will pre-roll good guys, bad guys before you come next week, so we don't have to roll for each time that we burst down a door, because some of these rooms have a lot of dwarves. So we'll mark off what the rolls are. Even is good, odd is bad, and I'll make a charm effect for
nothing
them.
too crazy yet, which is kind of surprising since we did 2 4s.
In fact, I'll start doing that while we do our favorite moments. Let's go down the Discord real quick. Top to bottom here. Cash, favorite moment of the night.
Ah, man, caught me off guard. I don't know. This is just kind of an all-around fun night. It's kind of hard to think of what my favorite moment was. Actually, I know what it is. It wasn't one specific moment. It was just the general concept. How Ivar is constantly like, "Okay, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna clear the place. Can we stop? Can we stop arguing about semantics?" And we're just like, we don't do that here.
Semantics are we do.
We don't suffer consequences around here.
It's like
Look, here
we're,
comes
we're,
the consequence.
well, we're arguing for like 20 minutes about what we're gonna about whether or not it's technically like the 10 towns or whatever. And he's like, can we get to the part where we actually finish this dungeon? And we're like, yeah, we're getting there.
Eventually. But no,
Yes.
definitely some fun stuff in there too. So yeah, I mean, you take your time through it, and there's always some good role play. I liked the chest. I thought that was a good
That one
bit
was a
of
good one.
role play
played-
instead of constant battle.
I've never, in all the years I've played this game, I've never had a mimic basically talk back.
What's funny is it is the first time I think I've ever seen a mimic with any language, and it learned Undercommon and talks to him, which was a weird little thing they added.
There's an interesting story behind that, and we'll never know it.
It's like a filler episode of an anime, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
the chest just talks the whole show. Carrot, how about you? Favorite moment?
I like trying to explain the franchise to Ivar. I thought that was pretty funny.
That was
He's
pretty
just
good.
super not interested, like at all.
There is a good amount to explain too, which is
Yeah,
you
that
know,
ought to be interesting.
a lot of random stuff that you didn't get to see happen in the early sessions.
Do you even know about the mummy? He probably doesn't. I don't think we mentioned it.
I don't
once.
think you know about
No.
the mummy.
That's my animal rescue.
Let's
Start of
go
the
to
franchise.
the Icewind Dale map. So at the very first spot in Lonelywood, they made the guild house, and within the guild house, and I need to put art for her again. They resurrected Sanar, a moon elf mummy, in that moon elf area, and they just did some ritual, resurrected her, and it just says that
For
she's
no reason.
It just reads that she's an ally to whoever resurrects her and is loyal to them, and so
Outstanding.
she's the downstairs like
She's a
uh
barmaid.
not it's not even really I mean there is a bar there I guess too, but it's like the guild house. She's like the secretary.
Gotcha.
They just
That's
have
hilarious.
a moon elf mummy secretary in Lonelywood.
And there's also a talking bush that's there.
There is a talking bush too that they
And
stole from the
talking
druid,
bush.
and it's a skittish
Uh,
bush. It's very scared.
What else is there? A bunch of kobolds work in the kitchen.
Yeah, a lot of ridiculous stuff.
That's great.
It's a wild place to be.
How about you, Ivar? Favorite moment?
No, I mean there was a couple. I'd say the good old poison cloud trick. You know, even a smart party gets fucked up by those things, and it's funny to hear everybody role play. You know, when that happens, and of course the talking mimic. That's something you rarely ever see. I mean, it's a first for me in the last 4 years I've been playing this game. So, it was super fun.
And that is, as written, that mimic talks.
Man, I don't
First one
think
I've ever
seen
seen.
a talking mimic ever.
Cool though.
I don't see why not. So
Yeah. But very, very interesting. I thought it was funny. Good moment.
I
for
wish we
some
could have
laughs.
brought him back to the fucking guild house.
Oh, that's
It would
exactly
have been a
what I
great
wanted
addition.
to
You
do.
definitely could have lied to him, but telling him his best friend is dead. Yeah, I mean, you probably could have knocked him out and maybe convinced him later, but nah. Panda, how about you? Favorite moment?
I have to go with the poison cloud, but more for a specific sentence that was said. I mean, I kind of bashed it, so I don't feel like it could be trapped.
Yeah. Good times.
Good fight, man. Rolled very high.
Famous
Still didn't
last
matter.
words.
Like, yeah, I just basically fucking hit it. It shouldn't be trapped. We're fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine. But no, yeah, definitely trapped. So, good stuff though. Let me see how I fucked that up. This one. Okay, so these three are not charmed. These two are. That's what I meant to do. There's so many that are going to be your guys' allies. Sorry, I'm just doing this in the background.
Is it really lopsided?
No. It's pretty close to 50-50. I'll count it out
No,
after. Sean, favorite moment.
Probably the most anemic fireball I've ever seen.
Followed by
Followed by
another.
another anemic fireball. That was just
Too good, dude.
statistically very funny.
I like that I had her talk
Wow.
shit right before she just like whiffed a fireball too.
It's been a while. They haven't fireballed anything in like days, man.
It has been some time. She's like, that's not a fireball. This is a. Damn it.
Fuck.
Just a little firecracker.
That was a fire sparkle.
But it was an all around fun session.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We will pick up here next week. Definitely finish this off. If any of the fights drag on when I think you are winning at one point, I'll probably push it forward. But yeah, we're still at that level where, a couple good solid hits definitely start to wear you guys down.
Yeah, that could have been pretty bad for Kyrus for a second there. Did you
And
see-
I had a
Oh my
lot of
God.
crits tonight, that's for sure. So
Yeah, I was trying to help Kyrus out there and push shit away, but it wasn't. I mean, it was working, but they were still hitting him. So
You you have to realize though, my character I think has one of the best ACs in the group.
Yeah, it's up there.
okay.
So yeah, I
He's
know
just
I'm a
really,
weird.
he's just really squishy.
I'm a weird wizard that way. Like I can buff my AC up to 23, but I
Right.
don't have that many hit points.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've not had to expend a single hit die this entire campaign until tonight, and I have used every single one of my hit dice tonight.
You've been getting bold though. You keep going in
Yeah.
more. Like you've been going in more often than you used to.
Well, I mean, yeah, because even though we have a paladin up there, it's like we got Kyrus and
Like we picked up
Radagast.
Ivar,
Like,
and then
yeah,
suddenly you're just in there a lot more.
yeah,
I'm with
you
it.
clowns are gonna get yourselves killed if I don't like body block all these things.
the surround feature also helps a lot, and it makes sense because you're always mounted on Onion.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was a good session. I'm excited to see what we do next week and finish this area off. And who knows? Maybe somebody will just sit in the throne.
I debated it.
I sit on the throne right now.
Oh, good. Well,
All right,
see you guys next week. Had a great time.
Have a good one.
See you guys next week.
All right, see you guys later.